Hello everyone, I am Tacet and welcome to the Gems of War stream. Today, we are of course doing lots and lots and lots and lots and lots and lots and lots of delves. Like a ridiculously high amount. But that is because we have the new delve that just ended up coming out of Silver Necropolis. Still have to go and yeah, do many of these. Currently at level 60. You need to go to level 500 pure faction. So we have a long ways to go. Looks like some people are already there as well. But that's going to take several hours. We're probably not doing all of it today. But we are at least chipping at it and getting through probably all rewards. I think we could make it through all rewards. We have potions, so we could, all rewards go a little bit quicker than they would have previously. But yeah, at minimum, we're doing all rewards right now. So I did a video covering this in detail earlier. And now we're basically just going to be doing it. We have 29 more battles and just going to be alternating between a few different teams and keep upgrading this as we move along. And that's the game plan. Stop interrupting your music, sorry. And hello everyone, hello JZG, hello Michael, hello Chris Border, hello Glenn, hello Starlight, hello everyone else, welcome. Okay, we'll move that over. Get a Dawnbringer. Hey, I keep forgetting we have such ridiculously high stats, so let's do that. Go do whatever. We'll do this. Already done. On to the next one. Feels so weird having such higher stats than normal, but that's for two reasons. One is we have 5 of that last potion, so we have 35 extra stats from that. And we also have, what was the other aspect? Oh, Cedric. Actually, I think we do Cedric here. I hate how many options this place has. Makes you have to check almost all of them. Okay, we'll do this one. Also, one of the reasons for our leprechaun is to get some gold off of that. I'll throw that down. Okay, that. And don't even need to follow up, it just dies. Yeah, potions are great. Not only did they end up reducing the overall amount of time that you would end up needing to put towards it, but they well, basically just that. But I guess they also allow you to kill up a little bit higher than you normally would be able to. One of the main reasons they actually bought it was for newer players to be able to utilize that. So of course, end game players can also utilize it in order to basically get any faction completed. I'll take that in order to full AoE him. Don't even need the gargoyle there. And we'll go to this one. Hello, September Blake. Hello, Starlight. Hello, Alluring. Hello, Michael. Welcome, everyone. I'll throw that down. That'll be full mana next turn, so we can swing off of that. I keep forgetting I have the controller set up. Let me go use it. It's actually on correct hotkeys right now as well. I don't know why, but all of a sudden, Steam hasn't been actually doing the correct hotkeys for whatever reason, which is nice, because that means I can actually use the A button now, which is much bigger than the Y button. Oh no, it ruined it. Okay, we'll take that. And it's already dead. Oh yeah, we ended up starting a little bit later. Ended up taking a small nap because I didn't get that much sleep. Just slept in a lull. But I made sure to cover the other video earlier just to make sure it wouldn't get in the way to stream. Though it still managed to get in the way to stream. Because I pretty much just took a nap right afterwards. And it went a little bit further than expected. Hello, Jordan. Welcome. Hey, level 10 chest. I think that was our first one actually so far. What do we have? A little bit of everything. It's okay. That gold wouldn't have been there. I'll take it. We still need legendary ingots after all, or we're almost to the point where we still kind of need them. We definitely don't need mythic ingots anymore, that's for sure. They give us way too many. Oh, we got a vault key there. Actually, let's go open the vault key. I've been opening all the vault keys immediately recently. So let's go see what we get from this one. We already have Explore team already put in there, so perfect. How's the new delve? Very good. A lot of loot. And of course we have the new potions to mess around with, which is making it go way, way quicker than normal. Which is nice. What do we get? All gold, pretty much. That is 6,600 and 500 gold, or 66,500 gold. Pretty much just full sixes. Oh wait, that's not what I want. I want mail. Grab our little bit of shards that we have just laying there. And go from there. Okay, anyways. Go into this. Fight. And let's keep moving. And go get all that down. Get Dawnbringer. We're right into Possess King. Not even gonna need it. Never mind. Stats are already so low. Yeah, potions are definitely making this easier, that is for sure. And it gives us more options too, and a nice little quick start. Even if you only had the first two potions, you get enchant and you get those 4 explosions, which is the entirety of what's making these battles go quicker. At least within the first 90 gems. Everything else is just keeping us alive, not actually helping us win at a quicker rate. Oh no, we're gonna need another follow-up. Nope, now we're gonna need another 2 follow-ups. Gargoyle, go. Let's see. Yeah, for now. Didn't get it off the top. And there it goes. We're trying level 500 Pure Faction now. Good luck with that. Yeah, we're gonna be trying it in probably tomorrow, because I don't know if I'll actually get that far today. Actually, we might be able to. It's hard to tell because of potions. Potions do speed it up a lot. Probably more so than I think. I'll find out as we keep going. Not to mention I just overbought stats like crazy just to make sure that Pure Faction can be done. I probably just did it a little bit too excessive, as you can tell by how ridiculously high our stats are right now. And by high, I mean we could almost reach the end of the delves and still have similar stats to them. Plus we'd had barrier and everything. No, I think we still have slightly lower stats than them, but be very close to say the least. Like very, very, very close. Okay, grab those. And he's dead. How many tier 7 packs did I buy? I have no clue how many he bought, but we bought 5 of them. It was, I believe, 2,110 gems? Somewhere around there. Alright, we'll take this one first, even though there's a Cedric right over there. But still taking it for multiplier order. Even if we lose a small amount of gold out of it. Because with how deep we're going, we probably will be making some amount of leaderboard. Where specifically is questionable, but we are definitely making some amount of leaderboard. That is without a doubt. There's no way we wouldn't be. I highly doubt there's going to be 100 people trying for level 500. There might be a lot of people trying for it, but definitely not 100. Not that many people have that many gems to throw at it. Alright, we'll take the Cedric room now just because of the gold. It'll actually earn us more now than later. Yeah, 2k gems is about how much we spent. 2,110, I believe it is. Forget the exact value. Yeah, we still have to worry about movement, don't we? That's still a factor. I'm actually surprised they didn't give immune to Bless, or Bless the immunity to that. Indestructible doesn't even have immunity to it, oddly enough. There's no way to have immunity to the enemy moving your team. Yeah, 2,000 gems isn't a bad price to be able to get it done. If you can get Pure Faction done with 2,000 gems and get all rewards and everything, That's not too bad. Plus you're getting some back on leaderboard. Probably not too much because there's probably a lot of people trying it this time around. But future ones you'd probably get a little bit higher. Because not as many people will think it's worth it after this one, probably. A lot of people are just trying it because this is their first time they really get to try potions. Because we had it on Tuesday, but it's only a day-long event, and we had it on Thursday, and it's only a day-long event, and it's on an event that most people probably had max because it's Titan. But this is the first one that a lot of people in Endgame probably would have been doing. This is the one today. Since there's 3 days to do it, plus it's not Titan. Because, of course, almost every Endgame player has Titan maxed already. There wasn't much of a point in doing yesterday's event. Hello, Zach! Welcome! We'll take this one and go from there. And be good to go. There we go, let's just get Leprechaun going, get that mana flowing. He'll just do all that. Take our Skull, throw a Dawnbringer. Get our Gargoyle in there. And that's match. Past all that, and claim our useless level 7 chest. That gave okay loot, I guess. Actually, that's almost the same loot that the other one gave, just without the gold. Wow, that gold eats up a lot of the loot. Oh, hey, we gained a portrait. We have everything now except that one, orb thingy. Oh, you know what? We're actually gonna set that as our portrait. Why not? Because it actually matches our little thingy that we have. Anyways, also speaking of that, let's go say hi to global chat. Let's see, where'd it go? We'll use it, why not? Actually should match it perfectly. Hello everyone, I am streaming the new delve on YouTube at if I can type Tacet the Terror, if anyone is interested. There we go, and let's just say hi to everyone. Actually, let's say it over here. Hello, everyone, with the little hand. Oh no, it places it at the end. Why don't you place it where the cursor is? No, I don't want to have to copy paste that. Okay, that's fine. Let's just have it at the end. But there we go. And let's spam a couple of the other channels. So my message spammed earlier this morning might still be there in some of the other ones. Let's see. That one, our message still wasn't in there. So yeah, but this one. Nope, you can still see it from earlier. That was at like 6 a.m. too. You can still see that message. And yeah, we won't put it there. It's literally the most recent message there other than the mythic. Hello. There we go. That actually matches perfectly, that little ribbon with the potion. We'll use that for now. Anyways, keep moving. Why do we have mail? Oh, that's just from the delve we just did. Oh, let's keep moving forward. Start right over here. Probably change our team soon. Every single level 500 pure faction is doable now. There's not a single faction that cannot be 500 easily if you throw enough gems at it. The only problem with it is any faction that already exists, you would have to do on a Tuesday, which means it's probably unrealistic for most people, as I'm not sure how much time you'd really have to put down, but that's at least like 5 hours, if not longer. Might even be more towards 6. And again, with potions, maybe not, but it would take a lot of time to just get to level 500 in a single day. It's definitely doable, but to do that on a random day like on Tuesday, I don't think a lot of people will. Alright, we'll throw this onto the 1.5 there. Take the other 1.5, hopefully, if it is one. What all faction team are you trying? Bone Golem with 3 times Vanya? No, I'm just doing triple Vanya with the mana drain guy. And I'm not going to bother with the tank at all. We already have 25% reduction on everything. Everything's a tank. Especially if we get that one, well, actually, we probably wouldn't go out of our way for it. But there's that one treasure room that also has, oh, what's it called? that has 20% dodge on it too. But the 25% score mitigation that we get off the trait into barrier should be enough. Everything has barriers so it doesn't die, and everything has 25% reduction, so they're all basically a tank, at least to some degree. That does stack with other mitigations though. But I don't think it's really worth going out of our way just to use that guy. Okay, so it looks like we take both of these 1.3s, take the other room, take this, take that, take the final. Actually, wait, what's yours again? The only really bad thing about this delve is how badly you have to check every single room a billion times. It has the same problem that Hall of Guardians has, except even worse, where you have something to do in literally every direction. The problem with this delve is, even after you do one of them on one of the directions, you then have another room after that that you then have to worry about in 2 directions. And you have to check them even more. Even if you check every room, you then have to remember every room you checked. And you have to basically check every single room just to be able to know. Oh yeah, 9,439 is pretty good for any Guild War day. Purple day, it's fine as well. Your horde's at level 101. Oh yeah, I overkilled it a little bit. I meant to do it to about 200. I did it to 222. I was gonna stop a little bit earlier than that, but I was like, okay, let's just make it all 2s. They're already close enough. And I was upgrading it earlier. I did that off stream just to not waste any time during the video or the stream now. Just because it does take a little bit of time to just keep clicking over and over and over and over and over and over again. Normally I show it, but I figured this time I just do it off stream. As is pretty much just clicking the entire time. I'll take this and then go for the other 2. That was poke us. We'll explode everything. That down and one more turn, and that should be a match. And get our barrier because why not? Yeah, we'll probably switch to Ketris soon. We need the higher Ketris damage in order to actually get kills. Soon the, what's his name will not be enough, the Gargoyle. If we really had to, we could put Divide Spala on the team. I was messing with that earlier, but I ended up retiring it. I was doing like a Spala into Infernus and then was going to do into Ketris and stuff. But it just didn't seem like it was working as well when I was testing it earlier. Okay, take this room, take the final room there, and on to the next one. Okay, let's get a Leprechaun for now. Get that into full mana off of that, so let's do that. Get a Cascaded Skull, hopefully, and that should be match. No notification? Ah, that would explain why the viewer count's so low. The dreaded no notification. That happens sometimes, though. That's YouTube for you. Also, someone did suggest that new streaming platform that came out recently, DLive, though it does look pretty sketchy, so I'm not really sure if I should go into it or not, which I probably won't. I'm still gonna just most likely just be expanding on YouTube and going from there. I meant to do that around the 3-year anniversary. Get all the other stuff, like the super chats, the sponsor system and stuff through YouTube. Because they do actually have an integrated sponsor system. Works pretty decently. Because it actually pays way better than what's it called? Than Twitch's. Twitch's, you only get like half the amount. On YouTube, it's like 90-95% or something. Hey, we got a purple. Very nice. Purple and blue. Still need to see them. I'd rather see a major purple, though, than a major blue these days, now that we finally own a Zhugoff. But as far as smaller ones, small blue is still more useful than a small purple. I know that may sound really weird, but that is pretty much how it is. I guess technically a major blue is still useful, too, because we could use it for multiple ascensions, but I don't know. It just doesn't feel like most of the instances where you would need to multi-ascend would it really be worth it. Oh, you just did 500 pure faction. Very nice. Very, very nice. Well, we'll be there in like 5 hours. I don't know if I'll be able to get to that point this morning, but we're gonna try. Find out how quick potions really are. I still feel like it's gonna take more time than that. I don't know, Michael, how much time have you done total so far on the event, or do you know, or have been keeping track? I would like to know approximately how long that was. Let's see. Also, did you keep doing every single room, or did you at any point start not doing every room? Because we're probably doing every single room the entire time. We're not stopping the every single room system. We're gonna just use Iron Gut or whatever team we have to make sure we can still kill every room. Most likely. I don't think we're gonna bother switching out. Normally we would need to, but with potions and how high our stats are, I don't think we're going to need to switch out from doing every room time around. Okay. Oh, 1.4 Deathmark treasure room. Well, I guess we could do that right now, actually. Let's go do that. It's actually a really big room. Why every room? Because the leaderboard. If we're going to bother doing this, we might as well not only get more loot, well, also more loot, I guess, but mainly leaderboard. But it would give us a better chance at making leaderboard for the orbs back. Not only would we get more orbs, but we'd have the chance of getting potentially a lot of gems back. We're going to likely get about 200 gems back, though the higher we go, the more gems we get back. And if we happen to make the top few, well, we're definitely not making number one. But if we make the top few, we're getting around like 200, 250 gems back in major orb or double small. So reimburses us a little bit more. We'd still easily make 75 gems in one orb, regardless of how far we go. We're going all the way to 500. We'd definitely make at least that minimum. But I don't know. I think we'll still make somewhere in like this range right over here. I don't think too many people are going to be going that far into it, especially the fact that most people probably aren't doing every room. I believe we will be this time. Might take a little bit longer, but we get the more delve loot and we get the leaderboard higher. It's not going to take too much more time. Like, as long as the battles are taken now, well, they will be a little bit slower during the later ones. They'll be at about the same speed, because we can just use Rush, Instant Devour, Iron Gut. As long as they don't have stuff that have immune to Devour, it should be fine. And even if they do, of course, we can just keep transforming them and get them out that way. Hey, Valraven. Gonna make it so we have to keep doing battles. That's fine, though. Not that big a deal. Oh, forgot to take that little purple over there. I'd like to let you know that we wanted to give you some kind of appreciation with your wife for doing the weekly, daily events of yours. You became a Patreon. Oh, thank you for that. Yeah, I will be, as I mentioned, I'm not going to be ending my Patreon. However, as any of you who have supported me for a little while on Patreon know, it's pretty much just a way that people can give me a little bit of extra if they just, or, you know, like at a monthly basis if they want to. But there isn't really much of a reward system set up for it. However, YouTube kind of has it integrated into the platform itself, and it'll be a lot easier to do rewards and other various things through it. I'm not sure how much we'll do initially with it, but yeah, I am going to be mainly converting that over to YouTube soon. But yeah, probably within the next few weeks. Patreon will still be kept up for anyone that does still want to do it there instead. But for anyone who watches your streams on the regular basis, you would probably just want to do it through the YouTube starting soon. But thank you, though. Much appreciated. But just a heads up with that. Figured I'd mention. Okay, we'll go into this one. Take out the final room, go from there. Okay, let's get this down. Throw down a Dawnbringer into Possessed King. And that should pretty much wipe him. Yeah, it's still enough. 76. That is enough to kill all of that. There we go. And it's almost time to switch our team. Normally around 100 I do. With higher stats, I guess we could technically go a little bit further. But rule of thumb, normally around 100 you need to start switching. But with how high our stats are, I guess we could wait maybe a few more delves. But even on this battle right here, you can see we're starting to not kill as quickly with this team. It's still pretty much getting it done. So, no, maybe we do keep it still. You're waiting till YouTube's version of Patreon. It basically does have one. Between Super Chat and the other thing, it basically does. It's something that's been around for a while, that they only really made easily accessible for the last several months. However, I never bothered setting it up since then. But I do need to set it up in the very near future. Main thing I was waiting on at this point was tax season to be done with, and it is. Just so my money isn't all over the place, because I hate it being in so many different locations. I already have it coming in through like 4 different locations right now. So it's already bad enough. I don't need it to be like 5 or 6 different locations. Because the way that Super Chats and the monthly subscription thing through YouTube is set up, it actually is not done via AdSense, which is kind of weird. I don't know why it isn't, but it isn't. It's done through some kind of other program thingy. I don't think it really has a proper name, but it's done through some kind of other program that bills it, or it keeps track of it separately. It just gets annoying when you have money coming in through so many different mediums. A lot harder to keep track of it all. I'll take this one. Okay, we'll take that over. Grab a Dawnbringer for now. Our other explosion. And what do we take here? Let's just throw that down for now. Why do you get all the mana at the start of battle from explosions if it's the enemy's explosions? Because it's glitched and they still haven't fixed it. I know exactly what you're talking about. Whenever I don't even need to read the rest of that comment, I already know. But yeah, every single one of like the Cinder Mirage troops and stuff like that, they gain the mana for the explosion. However, you gain the mana for the cascade, and it's just a glitch because it's your turn the entire time, even though the enemy's doing the explosion, and they still haven't found a workaround to make sure that all the cascaded mana goes to the enemy rather than you. It doesn't really have any way to identify if the explosion was by you or the enemy. For the mana, it can, but any of the cascades that occur, it has no way of identifying if that cascade should belong to you or to the enemy. Because let's say you have one explosion and the enemy has one explosion, the game has no way of knowing if it was your explosion that caused you to get that cascade or the enemy's explosion that caused it to get that cascade. So it just counts it to the player. I don't know if they could really ever even fix that, just because it's just a flaw with that mechanic. I don't know why it really added it to a degree. Or like them adding it to potions makes sense, like having that. But the fact that the enemy could ever have that ability doesn't make any sense at all, because I don't think they're ever going to find a workaround to fixing that. Because there almost is no possible workaround for fixing that, or at least it would be ridiculously complicated to try to figure out. Which is way beyond the amount of time they would have to do for something as simple as that. Because we're getting 4 explosion, he's getting 1 explosion, but it'd be almost impossible for them to ever set up any amount of code that would make it identifiable that his 1 explosion caused the cascade rather than our 4 explosions. Yeah, it helps the player, so it's not really that bad overall, but it does make those things really bad on defend. Every single Cinder Mirage troop that has like that 1 explosion that started battle are horrifically bad on defend, with the only exception being Lust. Well, does the Lust even have it? I don't even remember. But yeah, it makes them a lot worse than they should be. Like Gluttony and stuff like that. But the issue with it is, let's say you have no explosions whatsoever. The enemy has 2 explosions that start a battle. It does those 2 explosions and it cascades into a bunch of mana. All that mana from the explosions goes to your enemy. All the mana for those cascades that only his explosions did, the enemies, goes to you. Because no reason. Just because it's currently your turn. Even if you have no explosions whatsoever, the mana still goes to you. If anything, they could probably fix it to some degree, so that if you get no explosions and the enemy gets any amount of explosions, if it cascades anything, then it gives the mana to them. But I highly doubt if you get any amount of explosions and the enemy gets any amount of explosions, I highly doubt they'll ever actually work properly, unless they just remove the mechanic from the game. At least when it's on defend or something. But I highly doubt they'd bother removing it at this point. Yeah, we need to do your explosions, then the cascade, then their explosions. I'm not sure they could do that big of a delay, though. Because the way that things work is it does... the start of battle always goes in trait order every single time. It goes in trait order from top left to bottom right. And then it processes the cascades throughout that. And I don't know if they could actually set it up to have a delay. And if they did, it'd be really weird because it would have an arbitrary delay for every battle. And it would probably just be more frustrating than how much it would fix. Because that means there would always be a delay between your traits, the board moving, and the enemy's traits. Also, wow, 4.3 multiplier. Even the multiplier here is sometimes pretty good. We got another portrait? What was that for? Oh, we got another portrait for whatever reason. Oh yeah, duh. Complete level 100 faction. Oh, cool. We gained every portrait now. The only thing that we're missing now is the title, if I'm not mistaken. Forgot about that. Because you gain a portrait once you complete any delve at level 100. That's what that was from. But, yeah, that's everything now completed except for the title. Got every portrait once again. We have every emoji. And, we're just missing the Undead and Loving It, which does require, completing out this event. However, if you happen to not complete out this event, don't worry. You could buy it for like 10 gems or 25 gems. I forgot how much it was. But you could buy it for like 10 gems or 25 gems in 2 to 3 months from now. If you really desperately want that title, but you can't complete this event for whatever reason. All titles, all portraits, all emojis will be available about 1 to 3 months after the fact for a small amount of gems. Unlike things like old event weapons, they will be reobtainable after some amount of time. They will be exclusive to everyone who actually obtained them for at least a few months, though. But then after that time period, you'll be able to buy them for a small amount of gems. Probably for way cheaper than you even got them during the event. Like those bone emojis, you have to go pretty far. Like normally you'd be going that far anyways if you're in late game. But yeah, you have to go all the way to the second to last one just to get a bunch of emojis. And none of them are really that useful this time around, other than maybe that bone for dog jokes and the hand, because it's the only hand we currently have as an emoji. Yeah, we should be getting a lot more emojis into the near future. A lot of events are going to start carrying it, like raids, invasions, new delves, new bounty hunter even maybe. A lot of stuff's going to start carrying it. Is there a better version of Tina team without 2 copies of Tina? You're using Mountain Crusher, Tina, Weaver, Possessed King? What you're already using sounds perfectly fine. Don't think you can get much better than that. Already sounds pretty solid. Oh, so that's weird. We didn't get full Dawnbringer. Like the first battle in a while, we didn't get a full Dawnbringer. Also, WoW Gargoyle does a lot of single target damage. It's still enough to kill, but that's just because of how much boost ratio we have. We have like, what, 480 armor? 460? Let's just say 460. Actually, you know what? Let's get his exact value. Let's actually go and do the exact value. Go bring out the almighty calculator and go do 240 plus whatever the rest is. 240 plus 119 plus 113 equals 472. 472 divided by 3, right? Divided by 3 equals 157.3 repeating. Add 83 to that. That is 240 damage to a single target and 120 to the 2 adjacents. Wow, that's actually a lot of damage. Move over Dawnbringer. Maybe we just go double gargoyle at this point. Gosh. 240 to a target and 120 to adjacents. That is a ridiculously high amount of damage. Yeah, why are we even using Dawnbringer? I guess we still kind of need to use Hero for the EXP gains because we are currently using it with Plague to just gain free EXP. Which is nice. Oh, why did I bother doing that? But yeah, double gargoyle. Way to go. There's a little bit less of a starting mana, and it will block it some if we're using 2 heroes, but still, it's worth it. Look at how much damage that is off a boost ratio. Oh, my bad. I didn't realize that question was to you. Curious, why didn't you do Mountain Crusher, Double Gargoyle, Queen Aurora at the beginning of the event? We can. There's nothing against doing that. If anything, we almost should be switching over to that now. If we switch to it now and see if it works any better. Main reason I kind of want to keep with this for now was just because of Leprechaun feeding us with gold. But we could easily feed that into the other. I was messing with Queen Auroras earlier. I just didn't end up showing them earlier. Nor am I using any of them now. Go ahead and go give it another shot and see how it goes. Run something like Mountain Crusher, Double Gargoyle, or maybe not even Mountain Crusher. Just any of the quick explosion weapons. Even like Jar of Eyes into Double Gargoyle, into like a Leprechaun or something. I don't know, we'll see what we end up rolling with. I think the main reason I was using this is because one AoE into another AoE was normally killing. So we could end up doing it with Possessed King as well, which gave us more options. Yeah, we'll try it next delve. We're starting to get to the point where we need to switch up our team anyways. See how high stats are starting to get. Yeah, we're getting through way more delves than we normally would be able to get through during the event already. Feels really nice. Throw that down, and there we go. Now let's take the final battle. Final 2 battles, I should say. Go grab this, take the final. Got a gigantic Leprechaun room. Could be for like 6,000 something gold. Not even counting whatever gold we get from the battle. Okay, and that AoE should just take it out. Oops, you're 2 mana short. What are you doing? Take that. Hopefully get a random skull. Nope, let's kill it out with that. Dead. And then we'll take the final room. Grab all those purples. Nope, not quite. Never mind. Grab all that explosion. Grab the Dawnbringer. Grab another gargoyle. I have enough to kill the other one. Oh no, gargoyle is stopping to lose some of its effectiveness. I don't know, maybe we'll just switch over to Ketris team. Some version of Ketris. About time to switch, I guess. Maybe I'll run double Mountain Crusher. Or Ketris in a double Mountain Crusher. I mean, Mountain Crusher into double Ketris, I mean. Oh, let's go see here. Let's see. Do that, fight. Battle. Let's get a Ketris there. Oops, that's not how you spell Ketris. Put that there. I don't know, do we go with this? Do we switch hero? Let's go Mountain Crusher. We'll go double Ketris method. I don't know. Did we replace out Leprechaun now? Leprechaun for, Oh, what do we replace it with? We need a yellow... one troop that can concentrate a lot of damage. Is there a yellow split that isn't awful? Let me actually just type that in. Split. No, they're all horrible. None of them have a good boost ratio or anything like that. Oh, let's just go for that for now, I guess. Yeah, we will be switching to Iron Gut for the later delves. This is still too early to bother using Iron Gut, though. But yes, we will be switching to Iron Gut, of course. Oh, that Cascade does everything for us. Perfect. And was kill with Ketris, of course. Same as Gargoyle, but different. Yeah, Iron Gut, with how high our stats are, will have a 100% chance to devour. It'll be interesting. We've never had him have a 100% chance to devour in delves before. At least not immediately, of course. Yeah, I guess we'll just roll with double Ketris for now. Seems to be getting the job done. And with all the mana it uses into Brownstorm, it gets its mana back pretty much instantly. Okay, still a bit short, but we use Mountain Crusher into hopefully the Cascade for full mana. Or not. I'll take that, and then he's dead. Submerge means nothing, because how he distributes damage completely ignores Submerge. Hello, Bushka! Welcome! Okay, what's this room? A 1.4, looks like our next room, because the other one's only a 1.2. Because a 1.5 would go for it, but it's not, so we won't. This is actually a treasure room, too. And it gives us Death Mark onto all enemies every single time we take skulls for the rest of this delve. Isn't too bad. So we'll do that and follow up with either Possessed King or another Ketris. Either or. Looks like Possessed King. And there we go. 1.2, a 1.3. 1.15 and a 1.25. So we take this, take the other two, and then take the one all the way in the top left. Top, I guess. Okay, what do we even go from for here? So we'll go grab ourselves the explosions there. We'll get a Ketris down and just kill it on the ballot guy that's about to give them all the manas that they need. We'll then go throw down a Possessed King to go kill all that, and then we simply just take a skull and kill him. And that's match. Yeah, wow, delves are so much quicker with this. I think we'll switch to Iron Gut around 200, because we're going to keep doing every single room. And whenever we start deciding to do every single room still, once we reach the later delves, we are going to need to start bringing out Iron Gut for that. And start devouring them all. We'll probably use the Possessed King version of it. Okay, I'm going to directly target him just so he dies to that. That does mean we're not going to have enough damage to kill him on our next ability, but it will. Let's preemptively throw Possessed King, in case it gets any converts, but it doesn't. Oh no, I just realized I can't win. Or at least not with this cast, I can't. Take a skull. We'll move that. Throw this at him. Which I probably should have taken a skull there. Oh no, we have no explosions. Oh, he's got to get him up slowly. Zhugoff locked the Leprechaun. Okay, good. We got webbed. Go get that, and that's way more than enough to kill. There we go. And now that's the only troop left. We can just simply target it, even though that's stealthy. Same team, but Green Seer instead. Oh yeah, duh. We can use Green Seer, can't we? Not gonna be as strong for our starting mana, but yeah, never mind. Even though it doesn't necessarily have Empowered, it pretty much would. It'd start with 2 mana, it would gain a few more and gain to like 5, and then yeah, off enchant for the rest of the time. Or just one Seeming Go Explosion off a Mountain Crusher would gain the last it needs. Get to full. Don't necessarily need to actually run with Empowered because of all these starting mana. It feels weird not actually needing an Empowered option like that. But then we're not going to get as much gold from whenever we get Centric Rooms, but that's not really that big a deal. We're barely utilizing it anyways with Leprechaun, but it's more than we would be, normally at least. One of the main reasons I like to bring it around. Of course, we could use Greed for that too, but that's a little overkill. This doesn't have any follow-up. All it is just gold. No mana accumulation, no nothing other than that. Okay, we'll throw another Ketris down, kill that. And then we can simply kill it with the AoE there. Okay, and then we'll take this one out. And then we can change to something else. We'll keep revamping our team. Until we switch to Iron Gut, and then we're pretty much just going with Iron Gut the entire time. I know, we could actually technically go Iron Gut now. We've never actually had the chance to try 100% Devour Iron Gut. I'm pretty sure it's still slower, though. Probably till about 200, it'd probably be slower. Okay, we'll just do that for now. Throw this down on you, and then we just kill it with the AoE off of this. There we go. How many gems have we spent? I believe it was 2,110. However much 5... Buying everything and then buying the final pack 5 times is how far we went. And I believe that's 2,110 gems, if I'm not mistaken. Or somewhere very close to that amount. Of course, we get some of that back. We get some of that back through, well, mainly just from the leaderboard, actually. So it costs us like about 2,000 gems to do that. But it allows us to get a level 500 pure faction. It allows us to get faction done on day 1 of a faction release. And it allows us to get all these rewards as well as all the rewards we get from all these chests throughout them. It has quite a few benefits. It is a little pricey, but this late in the game, most people do have the gems to spare. What do we switch to here? Let's just try Greens here for now. See how big of a difference it makes in this particular team. Now that we're running a double green like that. Alright, so we'll roll with this. See what happens. Go from there. Okay, we'll take that down. Get a Mountain Crusher going. Throw a Ketris down. Throw that right over there just so we don't have to deal with skull reduction. So one skull can kill him if we need. Only problem is this is we have to target it instead of it just auto casting. Also, it can only give us green. It cannot give us our brown mana in order to recast Mountain Crusher. I don't know, it helps us cover every color. I don't know if I care for it as much though. Also, our banner's a little bit of a bad choice given that we're running her now. We'll take that for now. Grab all that, throw Ketris down. Do we even bother with Skull? Yeah, why not? It's stunned. Then go for the kill right there, then throw another Ketris and kill the other two. Basically how you normally do it. Throw it on 2nd slot, throw it on 4th slot, win. Like right here, we'd normally be able to accumulate mana, but now we can't. Or at least not for an extra turn. Like there, a Leprechaun would have been a bit better. We probably would have cascaded extra turn brown off the sky. Even if we didn't necessarily get all of our mana back. What are these? 1.3, 1.2, 1.15. So it looks like we go there, and then go from there. Take the two 1.3s, take the 1.2 that isn't a treasure room, take the 1.2 that is a treasure room, take the other room, and then take the treasure room 1.15. I guess we get that up, throw down a Ketris on his summoner just to get out the way. Low overkill. We do slightly less damage overall, but it's worth it. And we just kill it with the second Ketris. But yeah, you know what? We might be able to reach level 500 Delve this stream. Or it just goes so much quicker than it normally would. But yeah, let's go into, oh yeah, 1.3, 1.2. I already know what all the rooms are. Need to remember them now. Okay, let's see. We'll go take all that. Grab all the mana that we need there. Get an attack onto him. Explode everything. Get a green seer down. Let's take that right there. And do we even bother Possess King? I guess. We get multi-transform, though we don't get a single one. And it was killed with a Ketris. Okay, next room. This 1.2. Then the top 1.2. Wait, was the top one 1.25? What was I should have went for it? Whoops. I think it was a 1.2 though. It was that one head room. The one with the head image on it. I'll throw that. Like an Indiana Jones kind of head. Like one of those things that you take off a podium and then it like triggers some kind of boulder. I'll take that. Grab a explosion into Ketris. Actually, I don't even need Ketris. Just throw it with a Possess King kill. Feels weird that Possess King can actually do damage. But with how much extra bonus stats he has. Yeah, there it is. The little Egyptian head thing. Take this, take the top left, take the bottom right, and then we take the boss room. Then we go from there. Grab that, take a mountain pressure down. Grab a Ketris. Get a green seer in there. I don't care for green seer as much. Oh, I just got rid of browns, fail. But yeah, I don't care for green seer as much personally. Oh, you know what we might need to go try, though it's very, very risky. So I didn't even bother building any teams for it because I assume very few people even still have it anyways. We need to go build a Zhugoff team. It's like Ketris, but without the worry of needing to worry about if it will actually... I'm not like Ketris. I mean, it's like Hiking Iron Gut. Except we don't have to worry about if they have immune to Devour. However, we do have to worry about if our own skulls will kill us. But with 25% reduction in barrier at start of battle, and the fact that we're still using a hero class that gains barrier every round, I think we'll be fine. Yeah, let's go try building Zhugoff. We do own him. Might as well start using him. Delve is like the only location you're ever going to be able to use them anyways. I guess technically PvP, but there's stuff that's quicker than it in PvP. Yeah, we do have them ever since last Sunday, so I might as well start utilizing it. Okay, take out the last treasure room, and then take out that middle room. And then we'll go try Zhugoff. Zhugoff skull spam. It's a weird combination, but it should work. But not really a weird combination, just has a high chance of backfiring. Oh no, I hate when we get a stun when on something stealthy like that. Because it makes it so you don't end. Oh, it happened again! Makes it so you have to target it. It's the only instance where stunning the enemy can actually be a negative effect for yourself. Like, it's actually a positive effect for him right now that he's stunned. Not a negative. Because it forces us to have to target him. And if he takes another skull, that's going to be annoying again. Okay, good. How you use both of them together? Yeah, you can technically use both of them together. I feel like that's a little overkill, though. But, there's nothing against it. We could do it. This Delve does have access to both. And that does cover almost every color between the two. And the only thing we'd be missing is... Actually, never mind. That would cover every color, wouldn't it? Ah, we'll give it a shot. Might as well. 2 instant kills is better than 1. And Iron Gut would be instant kill. Normally, it doesn't have enough damage. But between potions and how excessively overboard I went with upgrading the kingdom, we'll definitely be able to. I think I went a little bit too far with upgrading the kingdom. Level 222. We probably didn't even need level 200. We could have probably just stopped at 150 and gotten it. But oh well. At least all future events for it will be at level 222. Which will make the Tuesday events for it really easy. I should start getting like every faction to level 200. Problem is it just costs so much gold. As you can see, our gold stack's kind of hurt right now. It's at like, what, 10 million? And it does get eaten through pretty quickly if we don't play a lot of PvP. And lately, I just haven't been playing much PvP. Okay, let me go check real quick. If it'll ever load. Anyways, also we still have so many shards left too. Still sitting on a nice pile of them. Take our tribute. Grab that, check our mail. Bunch of shards and stuff. Hey, we're gonna get the new pet too on first day. I should probably go wield the new pet. We'll wield everything new. How about that? We'll wield every single new thing that came out today. As we get it. But anyways, keep going. Already at stage 11. 16 total. Yeah, let's go do Iron Guts Zhugoff. Test that out. See what happens. Iron Guts. Zhugoff. And Possessed King's already correct. And it does cover every color. And how about Banner? I think just a double brown. Because we kind of need all that manas now. We'll also go standard double brown. And I'm still using this instead of a different hero class, even though it's not as good. Just because, and at least in this context, just because I need the EXP for it, so might as well. It's good enough that it gets the job done, so it's fine. It is perfectly fine. Bunch of disease, a little bit of extra brown. Hey, we actually technically have a +3 brown. A lot of brown then. There we go. Okay, that should be fine. And we'll just roll with that. Yeah, we'll just roll with that. Should be fine. Worst comes to worst, Zhugoff has 100% Devour. And then you just get that right into, Iron Gut has 100% Devour, and then you just get that into Zhugoff's Skull Spam. So we just throw Mountain Crusher down. Devour any one thing. None of them have immune. Kill another, instant kill. Get a bunch of skulls, and pretty much just kill everything that way. And then repeat the cycle. Yeah, we could easily kill out every room with this. Wow, that is strong. Even more so when you have over 100 attack on Iron Gut. Feels weird to have 100% instant Devour rate on him. It's actually the first time I've ever had first turn 100% Devour on Iron Gut. It definitely speeds him up a lot. What do we take, heroes? Wait a turn. Get a Mountain Crusher down. That should be full mana for everything except Possessed King. And then we start chipping them down. So go for that guaranteed Devour, which I should have actually went for the previous turn. Go for that. Fill out whatever the bigger threats are. And now we just throw either or down. Whichever one goes up first. And yeah. We can kill out all the way to level 500 every room this way. I guess we'll stick with this for now then. So we get used to using it, because we're going to have to start using it once we reach around 200 anyways. Might as well start learning how to use it. Player already has level 500 Pure Faction. Yeah, someone mentioned it in our stream earlier. Michael, I believe, did it. But yeah. It is so much easier to do now than it was before, that's for sure. Oh, what team did he do it with, by the way? He did it with, interesting. He did it with the tank. Interesting. I was gonna go all AoEs, but I don't know. We'll find out as we get there. I don't know. We'll double check once we get there which one we'll actually run. Yeah, I guess it wouldn't be as needed to run AoE. You could just stack up one single troop and just kill it out that way, I guess. But we'll see. Oh, why am I trying to devour literally the only thing on his entire team that has immune? Fail. One troop has immune, and I target it. Well, now 2 troops. Hello, Jordan. Hello, Demisk. Welcome. Yeah, there's already 2 people that hit 500. And many more that will be reaching it very soon. Including us, eventually. I'm not sure if we're still doing that this stream, which is why it's not in the title. But, I don't know, we might get it done this stream. It's definitely possible, that's for sure. Definitely possible. Why has Infernus animation been slowed down? In order to make sure his ability works correctly. They fixed it like they fixed Tina. To make sure his ability never hits something that he kills. But it's the same reason why Tina is slightly slower now. Or is it even slightly slower? But Tina now works properly, but so does Infernus. No longer will it accidentally try to kill something that is already dead. That's why it has a slight delay now. It's not much of a delay, but it is a noticeable, like, 1 second or so. Like, if you were used to how he was before, yes, it is slightly slower. Which technically makes him, I don't know, it makes him both more viable and less viable. It makes him slightly slower to use, but it makes it so he does more damage overall. Even though he's doing the same amount of damage, it makes sure he never misses any of his damage. Because before you could kill a troop, one of them dies off the half adjacent, and then Infernus tries killing the one, or it tries targeting the one where you hit on half adjacent, and then all it does is just do another half adjacent, but it doesn't actually do like the base damage of its ability. But now it actually properly does all of its damage, like how Tina does now. They end up fixing it, but in doing so, they made it slow down. It still doesn't work correctly. I haven't tested Infernus enough since then to know for sure, but I wouldn't be surprised if they didn't actually fully fix it properly. But that's what was supposed to happen when they made that fix. Hello, Zeddicus, welcome. Alright, we got another Vow. Why does it feel like we're getting no Vow Ravens, by the way? Like our first Vow Raven in what feels like 10 delves. Okay, maybe not that many. But it's been like 5 delves or so. Well, let's devour it immediately. That's the only choice we even have. They all have stealthy. We would have targeted even if that wasn't the case, so. Another devour. Kill out that one. And then we Zhugoff into one skull, and that's match. For that works too, and dead. Okay, next order of business. Take this one. And then take the top one. There we go. Actually, what's kind of funny, once we reach level 5... Oh, never mind. Never mind. I was going to say, once we reach level 500, we could probably just try killing everything out with Pure Faction. Try to get it all done at once. I forgot, we'd still have to manage to go deathless if we try doing both simultaneously, which wouldn't be worth it. So we'll probably throw one at the normal 500, and then we'll try Pure Faction once we do finally reach 500. We'll throw that down. Throw the kill on that. Hopefully get all the skulls we need. And there we go. Take the final room. Why would you use without Zhugoff? It's the team I showed during earlier's video. It would be Mountain Crusher, Rock Troll, Mountain Crusher as Titan, important as Titan. Rock Troll, so it gains half mana. Hiking Iron Gut in 3rd slot, and 4th slot could be many different options depending on what you want to run. You can run Possessed King, you can run Korean Aurora, you can run Sylvania Mora. Really just depends which way you want to go about it. I'd probably say Possessed King though, but yeah, probably Possessed King, so you can go and make sure you can get the transform so you can actually devour them. Alternatively, you can also go Dragon's Eye into Sylvania Mora and use your Dragon's Eye as the transform option. Yeah, I went over some teams earlier, like mid-range and slightly higher teams, like early game teams for it and mid-range teams and slightly higher ones. I didn't bother showing the Zhugoff one though. Obviously, I knew that Zhugoff could be usable, but I didn't want to really mention much with it because I know a lot of people still don't own Zhugoff. I will probably cover Zhugoff in a team's video soon though. We kind of already technically did in the past. But still, even with the increased amount of people obtaining Zhugoff, it's still only like several thousand people. Relatively small. And most people, anyone who owns Zhugoff knows how to build teams. Like anyone who has played enough to own a Zhugoff definitely probably already knows how to build their own teams. At least to some degree. What do we even take here? We'll take that over. Grab a Devour down. Got the one that has tankiness. Grab an instant kill there. And dead, or not dead. There we go. Hello, Junior. Welcome. Today on Delve event, you've gotten an extra turn on 3-way skull matches, and sometimes on Ketris cast. Really? How? How on earth do you get an extra turn off a Ketris cast? How many times did I buy tier 7? 5 times. He spent, I believe, 2,110 gems, if I'm not mistaken. Should be the exact amount of gems. I believe that's how much it cost. I should forget. It's somewhere around there. Slightly over 2,000. But I bought the last pack 5 times, so however much that is. I forget what the math comes out to on that. Okay, let's take that out. Kill that. Get a skull. Dead. Hello, Jewibs. Welcome. Okay, that room's not worth taking. This one is, and it's into a 1.4 as well, right? Yeah, there we go. Okay, we'll take that. Get a mountain crusher going. Grab that first. Take that skull, because why not? Might as well just kill him with skull damage at this point. Take a Devourer onto something that does not have immune, which is only him. The other two still have immune, and immune to stun as well. That one has impervious, and that one has stun immunity into the Devourer immunity. So the easiest way here, I guess, would be just to do Zhugoff then. Better try transforming it. I guess we have both options. We have multiple options here. Or just kill it. There we go. That works too. So how much base damage does he have? We haven't needed to really use him for base damage, but he should have a pretty high base damage. Wait, what was this room again? Oh, dreaded 1.2. That's not what we want. How high is this base damage? 80. Not bad. Alright, that's another way to see exactly how many we bought too. It should be 5 though. But how high is it now? Oh wait, never mind. Potions take place automatically? Never mind. I guess the only way we could really see is if we try doing it on normal delve. Compared to normal delve to this one. Because a normal delve obviously would not have potions, but would still have all the other bonuses. Yeah, we should be at exactly 5 potions. Unless I accidentally overbought this morning. But I meant to buy exactly 5. And even that might have been overbuying. Not even sure yet. Based on how many sigils we still have left, yeah, we probably overbought some. Well, maybe not. I don't know. Well, probably, because we get another 8 sigils, too, between tomorrow and the following day. Or not 8, I mean 6. 3 tomorrow and 3 on Sunday. But, of course, at least this allows us to do level 500 faction right now if we want. Which I guess at this rate we might be doing. We're only, like, about an hour in. And we're already at, like, what? 160? And we're not going to get too much slower. The rate that we're winning with this team right now is about the rate that's going to maintain for the rest of the delves. What was I looking for? I'm looking for Vault Key. Let's go use the Vault Key we just obtained. Run a quick Sunbird on it. And hopefully we get something that's not horrifically bad. What do we have? What do we have? We have... really? Did you just drop 60,000 gold? That's awful. At least we got 4 gem keys. The 4 gem keys are pretty much better than that gold. Also, never mind. We need to go replenish that gold. We're under 10 million right now. Haven't been under 10 million for a while. Have I even donated to the guild this week? Also, if anyone's interested in the guild, let me know. We do have 2 spots left. Let's see. Oh, I already donated all my gold and everything. Oh, our trophy's a little low though. But anyways, let's keep moving. Fight. Take this one. I guess we just go down this path. Wait, was that another treasure room? No, that's not a treasure room. It seems like it should be, but it's not. It's a bunch of pirates. But a bunch of pirates is not actually a treasure room. What is the cheapest way to level up treasure hoard? There is no cheap way to level up your treasure hoard. But basically, you should never throw the bags beyond level 20. You should never throw the rings beyond level 50. You should never throw the chalices beyond level 100. You should never throw the crowns beyond level 150. And the other two you can pretty much just throw wherever. But generally, what I just said with those limits is what you generally want to keep them at, just to make sure you don't overspend on gold. And hopefully, eventually, they'll have the ability to use smaller treasure to upgrade into bigger treasure, so that you could convert something like souls into potential, what's it called? You know, you could just use your souls to convert them into bigger ones, basically, while combining them together. It might be slightly less XP, but it would cost you way less gold if you could convert everything into, like, genie lamps or sacred treasures. Not sure if they're going to be doing that, but it would definitely help reduce it a lot. But yeah, there's, like, no really good way of reducing amount down the gold cost other than just using bigger treasure. Here, move that over, throw a Devour down, go from there. Also, something else I'm going to be trying soon. I'm going to be trying a new streaming program. I've been having some issues with the one I've been using recently. So, I'm just going to be using another free one. It also has better integration into a lot of the overlay that I'm going to be using for the new layout. So, it'll work out perfectly. Yeah, I'll be messing around with that probably, actually probably this weekend. Or maybe not this weekend. I'm not sure if I'll have time on Sunday. But if I do have time this Sunday, I'll probably start messing around with that. But by next weekend, we'll probably have it done. And that would be before the 3-year anniversary as well. Have our whole new, brand new layout. Yeah, because it's the 21st? Was it 21st or 22nd? I keep forgetting now. But yeah, it's right on that weekend, so it would work out perfectly. Nice. Okay, we got our Citric right over there, and then we got the other room there. If you transform a Valraven, do you still get the sigils? Yes. As long as the Valraven doesn't escape, you get the sigils. It doesn't matter how you kill it. It can be transform, it can be instant kill, it can be deathmark, it can be anything. But yes, transforming a Valraven, or any gnome for that matter, does still give the loot. And let's kill it with Devour, I guess. I guess it doesn't really matter which one we go for. There we go. On the Switch, there are only 2 factions right now. So, do you not want to complete level 30 or higher on either of those factions? Yes, ideally you keep one of them at level 20. However, if you completed one of them up to 30, but you still have 20 at one times, that's also perfectly fine. Keep farming at level 20 on one times. Hall of Guardians is better, though, depending on what teams you have. Whichever one you have better teams for is fine. But technically, if you have, if your team is about equally as good for both, you should be doing Hall of Guardians. Hall of Guardians has a slightly higher multiplier. And there we go. What do you do when you're not streaming? Let's see. Quite a few things. I don't know, that's just a general, really general question. But, I don't know, what do you want to know specifically? Because I'm pretty sure most of the things I would mention is most of the general things that pretty much everyone does. Like a lot of the really boring, tedious, normal daily routine stuff. Pretty much everyone does. We'll throw that down onto some skulls there. But no, I don't ever do like anything too interesting. If that's what you're asking. Let's keep going in there. Get all that. Grab a, what do we even have here? This will take the 1.15. Into the 1.2 as well over there. How many tier 7s did I buy? Well, it depends how far you've upgraded the faction as well. But we ended up buying 5. However, you have to keep in mind I also upgraded the faction to level 222. That's another factor. However, even if we didn't do that, yeah, you would need it about 5. You would have had to have bought it about 5 times to get Iron Gut to 100%. So you don't necessarily need it to be 100% for him to still be basically 100%. If you have it like at 95 or so, or, you know, high 90s, still pretty much 100%. Of course, it would miss ever so occasionally, but yeah, you have to keep in mind, you do have a gigantic factor of this, which is making it way higher. Why is it not letting me move? Seriously, why is it not? There we go. No. Hello? Hello? The screen is stuck. The screen is stuck. Oh, there it goes. That was really weird. The screen was completely stuck. Not even controller would let it move. Anyways, just clicking on one of these ended up fixing it. Anyways, what was I about to go check? I was about to go check, what on earth is the stats at level 100? So you have to keep in mind, we would have normally quite a bit less attack. I believe we'd have 18 attack, right? Because we currently have 40. Yeah, I already know. I don't even need to backtrack. I believe at level 100, you'd have 18 attack. You have to keep in mind, you'd probably have 22 less if you were only at level 100 Horde level. So that would require, like, what, 3 more potions? And, yeah, it just depends how far you've upgraded the faction. How many potions you would end up needing for it. Like, we would have only needed 3 potions with how high we ended up upgrading it this time around. Otherwise, you would need, like, 7. You just did up to about 100 or so, or a little bit further than 100. This is that new dragon room. Got like a few dozen new rooms the most recent patch. Some of them are pretty interesting. And helpful as well. I will do that. And dead. Let's see. Take this 1.15 and move from there. You picture me wearing a dragon ask, hands in the air, fingers curled a bit, hiding behind doors until someone walks in and you can go roar. That's definitely not what I do. But no, I don't normally do too much on a daily basis for the most part. Normally just wake up, chill a little bit, brush teeth, wash up, you know, just take a shower or anything else I might need to do. Go for walks occasionally. Have a treadmill now that I use occasionally too. I really need to more often. Still get like really scared that I might have like diabetes or something. I haven't gotten checked for it in like 5 years. I've gained so much weight recently that I really need to go get it checked. I just haven't yet. Mainly just because I don't have health insurance. I just hate having to go to the doctor needlessly just to try to get something like that. And what's annoying is even those little tester kits you need a prescription for. The amount of useless, pointless things that you need a prescription for is really, really ridiculously annoying in America. There's an absurd amount of things that you need a prescription for, which means you then have to go spend like $100-something just for like a checkup visit thing, just to get a prescription for something that you might need. But anyways, other than that, I tend to walk to grocery stores and everywhere, as I never bother driving or anything like that. Very occasionally I bike, but even that I haven't been doing too much. I just prefer walking, and I do that for pretty much all my grocery shopping. Unless someone's around who could just drive, and it's like, okay, I'll just drive. Or, you know, just get driven there and do it that way. But more often than not, I just walk to grocery stores and stuff like that. Almost everywhere that I ever need to go to, I just walk or take public transportation. It's just a lot cheaper doing it that way, or biking occasionally. Though recently I haven't been biking as much. In New Jersey I did a lot more, but not around here. But other than that, you know, just watching a little bit of YouTube here and there, doing a little bit of other gaming here and there, chatting with friends. I don't know, I don't do anything too interesting. Follow politics some. Actually, I'll be doing my stream a little bit. Speaking of that, I'll be doing my stream a little bit earlier tomorrow, and there's two reasons for that. One is a lot of people are probably going to be watching Game of Thrones anyways, and the other is I'm going to be watching a town hall that's happening. So, and it's actually occurring during the stream. So, yeah, I will not be able to catch, or, you know, I won't be all around at the time. So between those two factors, we'll probably do the stream at like 6 p.m. or something. A little bit earlier than normal. Either 6 or 7, probably 6. That will be on Sunday. Let's see what it would take here. I don't know if it looks good. We'll stick a blue, I guess. Somehow got Possessed King. What do we need Possessed King? It's not in this context. We don't need it if we have a lot of things that we need to go devour off. Am I a Republican or a Democrat? I would say neither. Pretty much. Yeah, neither. Both of them are pretty bad. But I do lean left. Like, I think Bernie Sanders is too moderate. That is how left I lean. But, no, as far as people who I'm hoping will win the presidency, or, you know, at least, like, make it, or at least people that I, like, actually like who's running, like, even if they don't necessarily make it, it's Bernie Sanders, Tulsi Gabbard. She has the best foreign policy, in my opinion. Mike Gravel, or Graville, and Andrew Yang. And personally, I support Andrew Yang the most out of any candidate currently, out of all the ones that exist right now. Though his policies are by no means perfect, but UBI is definitely an interesting thing to run on. And he has plenty of other great policies too, other than just that. Let's see. Let's move that over. Get our explosion going. Throw down another hit. And what do we even take here? Let's go explosion into Devour. Sounds like me. And you do a lot of the same things, minus the walks. You prefer staying in with your iPad on the Switch. Well, I haven't been doing as much walking recently. I normally do that more towards the summertime. The only time I really walk is if I actually have to go somewhere during the winter and spring, normally, until the weather gets nicer. The weather's starting to get slightly nicer. But no, more often than not, I normally just walk if I actually have to go somewhere. Even my mailbox is pretty far away, because how my, it's a homeowners association, and we don't have mailboxes like in front of our houses. It's all in one single designated location. And that single designated location is like a 1/4 of a mile away from my house. So normally whenever I go to check the mail, I go and do like several laps around the block until it's like a mile or so, or approximately a mile. I have no clue how much of a distance it actually is. I never have anything that keeps track of it specifically. But yeah, I normally just do that whenever I go check the mail, about once every week or so. And the only other time I really do it is if I need to go pick up groceries or go somewhere like the bank or something. But even the bank I very rarely need to go to. I almost do all of it online, because everything I have is digital, all my accounts. Literally all the revenue I have coming in through everything, from YouTube stuff, from writing and everything else, just comes in through online medium. So I almost never really need to go to a bank. Let's see. Oprah Winfrey would not be a good president. Though, from a media sensation standpoint, it would be as interesting as someone like Trump. Though neither of them would be a good president. Let's see. Let's take a scroll there. And let's go from there. Do I watch any sports? No. I do not watch any sports whatsoever. Not even esports or anything. But no. No sports. I do like some sports, though. Like soccer, tennis, stuff like that. I don't know. I just never really got into watching them that much. Maybe like really casually in the past, but these days, not at all. Actually, even just watching anything TV related. Like, as I mentioned, I'm not even going to be bothering to watch Game of Thrones, and it's starting back up. I haven't even seen a single one of them. I haven't seen, like, any really big must-watch anything in the last, like, several decades. Haven't seen the Matrix. Haven't seen any Star Wars movie to full completion. Haven't seen, let's see, what else haven't I seen? There's probably, like, a billion other things. Name, like, any TV series in the last 2 decades. I haven't seen it. And plenty of other stuff. But yeah, I don't really watch TV. I do own a TV. Well, technically 2 TVs. One for the one I use for streaming and the other one in the living room. But, yeah, I, like, never watch anything on it. I don't know. I don't really care for Kamala Harris. I haven't looked into her extensively, but everything I keep learning about her makes me not want to support her personally. The only female who's currently running who I'd even consider voting for is Tulsi Gabbard. And I realistically don't feel like she has any chance of winning. However, she would make probably a really great Secretary of State. Much better than Hillary was. What do we take here? Let's go for Skull into Mountain Crusher. Oh, so how did we get onto the topic of politics? I don't mind talking about it, but I know a lot of people probably aren't here to hear my opinion on various policies. What do we even take here? Let's go for brown for now. We get Mountain Crusher. Take all the browns over. Take the Devour there. It doesn't watch Matrix. Am I from another planet? Yeah, I've never actually seen the movie. Obviously, I'm aware of, like, the references from the movie, obviously. But I've never actually seen the movie. And doesn't it have a sequel? And I never saw the sequel either, obviously. What do we take here? Not stun, so let's go for Mountain Crusher there. Nope, Stranger Things I've never seen, Walking Dead I've never seen. You pretty much name it, I've probably never seen it. Can't think of a single thing that I would have. Oh wait, he has immune to Devour, what am I doing? Whoops. Oh, also, what am I doing? I could've just killed him with Possessed King already. Double oops. Yep, never seen Breaking Bad, never seen Brooklyn 99. Never even heard of Brooklyn 99. Like, at least the other ones I've heard of. What on earth is Brooklyn 99? The lock her up chance. Let's see. What do we even take here? Let's go take a blue. Grab our Mountain Crusher down. Do I watch any movies? Haven't been to movies for a while. Last movie I probably saw was How to Train Your Dragon 2. Prior to that, I don't even know what the previous movie to that was. Or How to Train Your Dragon 3, my bad. The most recent one, the final one of the trilogy. Oops, why did I do this? They all have immune to Devour. Oh well, we'll kill that one out. I should probably kill his last slot so he doesn't move us. Oh well. But I can't even remember what the previous movie was prior to that. Probably like several months prior to that. Haven't really been going to movies that much recently. Though the movies by me are super ridiculously cheap and high quality. There's, that's one of the few good things about Myrtle Beach. it has really high competition for theaters, and one of the best theaters, or literally the best theater I have ever seen, has like $5 tickets. It is so ridiculously cheap. It's like $5 to $6. Yet it has reclining chairs. It has enough room between the seats that someone could be like 8 feet tall and they wouldn't even block your view. They have those little footstool things on the chair that move up. Like, the only thing it doesn't have is its chair doesn't vibrate. Like, that's like literally the only thing it doesn't do. It has perfect everything other than that. Let's see. We'll take that over. So they do have vibrating chairs in front of the place, but they don't have them within the thing. That'd probably be too hard to maintenance if they had that for literally every chair in the place. What do we even take here? We'll grab a brown over. Am I living in a cave? I don't know. I just never really... I don't know. I never really found the interest in watching stuff. Even though I do watch YouTube stuff occasionally, but I normally just watch it as background. Like, even Salty stream, I just watch in the background while I do other stuff. You know, I like normally like don't really focus directly on it. I don't know, I just never really found the interest in it. Like sitting there and just watching something. I always like to be doing something, pretty much always. I'm a little bit ADHD in that regard. I can't just sit down and simply just watch something. I have to be doing multiple things at once. Otherwise, it loses my attention. And it's not that I'm even getting bored, it just loses my attention. Because I'm really good at not being bored. I can just sit there and stare at a wall and not be bored. But I always feel the need to, like, do something constantly. Hey, content creator that doesn't like content. I watch some other YouTubers here and there. Normally just as background. It's like I never am doing any activity where I'm just simply watching something. I'm normally watching something while doing something else, while doing something else, while doing something else. Normally. When is the stare at the wall stream happening? Probably never. Though that would be an interesting stream concept for extremely abstract streams. We could have a stream where we could watch paint dry, quite literally. I don't like watching stuff, but you should watch me. I never said I don't like watching stuff. I just said I like doing multiple things at once if I am going to be bother watching stuff. Yeah, the third How to Train Your Dragon was a little bit lackluster compared to the other two. I still really enjoyed it, though. It didn't really have as many impactful moments. And it leaned a lot heavier on humor rather than actual storyline and everything. What did it take there? Let's throw that down. It does remind me, I should probably start repainting some of the stuff in this house as well. A lot of it hasn't been repainted since, like, decades. Also, speaking of that, I wouldn't be surprised if I have a small amount of lead paint poisoning when I was younger. Pretty sure it didn't affect it too much, anything. But, like, every single house I used to live in was, like, ancient history old. Like 1800s old. Like almost every single house, because my dad used to, or still does, renovate houses, and he would normally take, you know, the most decrepit ones and end up fixing them up for a profit. But the problem with that is most of them were ancient and had lead paint and stuff. Pretty sure you replaced most of them, but you never know. Anyways, take that down. Grab our explosion. Grab the red right over there. Get an instant kill onto that. And then we just go Mountain Crusher and whatever else. Oh yeah, the Eep. The Eeps from the storyline from last year. The Eep! That is really hard to say as well. Or it takes a lot of air out of you, say. Or at least the way I say it anyways. Like obviously just saying Eep doesn't. But like saying it with like the Eep or Eep. I don't know, I can't even do it now. Eep! No, that's not even it. Now I can't even get it. Fail. Anyways, take that for now. Take the yellows over. Grab our Mountain Crusher again. Let's throw that down. Wait, you feel like How to Train Your Dragon 3 made him too human-like? I don't think it ended up doing that at all. Personally. Though it could just be because I've been a furry too long. But, I don't know. It seems a little animalistic. Let's see, we'll take that over. The way that they did it for almost every single time is they made it very similar to a cat. How Toothless behaves, almost always. And I still felt like the final one ended up doing that. There's a lot of things the final one did wrong, but I still felt like it seemed like an animal. What do we even take here? Okay, we'll go up this way. Let's see, we'll go just take these two then. Best Eep ever. You were kind of upset that I never finished that series. A lot of things ended up coming out up at around that time. The biggest thing being the hurricane at the time. And, yeah, I just kind of made it so I just didn't really finish it out. But yeah, it was a fun series. But it was really time consuming at the time. At a time I didn't really have much time. Who knows? Maybe we'll go back and finish it. No, that we probably won't. But it was definitely fun while it lasted. During Toothless love scenes, it was weird. I thought it was really adorable. Yeah, a good bulk of the middle of the movie was pretty much just fluff. For the most part. Did I do Pure Faction at some point? No. We're going all the way to 500. We're not stopping until we get 500 completed. Oh, he just moved our team. That's not good. Or the previous battle moved our team. Something moved our team. Well, if nothing else, Iron Gut in first law, I guess, isn't horrible. With all the potions, it's actually not that bad since we just one-shot everything with skulls. Actually, you know what? It might actually be viable to use them in first slot now. Didn't really think about that. Or maybe not, because you still have to worry about that one room that entangles you every skull. And then you have to deal with it for the rest of the delve. And if he gets entangled, he has 0% Devour. Yeah, I guess you still don't run him in first. Because this team runs no cleanse, and there wouldn't be any good way to put a cleanse on it. Hey, Valraven! Now we'll take a red for now, move that over. Start getting Zhugoff up. Take the skull to all that mess. Don't you dare escape, Valraven. What are you even thinking of? Don't you dare. Yeah, let's go devour that Valraven before it escapes. Don't want to lose 2 battles, that's for sure. Even though we should have plenty enough to get them all done. Any extras for leaderboard. And who knows, maybe we can get a power orb. I highly doubt it, though. First place is so ridiculously in the lead. So we might be able to make top 5 or 6 or so. Get a major orb out of it or something. Major purple would be pretty nice. Let's see. Chat is distracting me. Chat always distracts me. I don't mind, though. It's just always hard to focus on the game and chat at the same time. I have no clue how some streamers can do, like, speed runs and stuff while actually reading chat. Like, if I'm focusing on something, there is no way I could read chat. My focus goes entirely into the thing I just switched over to. I love chatting with you guys. What do we even take here? Well, he's gonna have full mana, so that'll be good. Grab a kill off of that. And it was Mountain Crusher into a Devourer there. And that'll be match. Okay, what do we have here? We have this one and we have the other one right there. Take this one for now. Do you need to do all floors with Kingdom Team or just the last one? You only have to do the last one. So you just have to do the shortest path to get to the final room. You do not have to do every room. The only requirement is that you start with 4 faction troops and that the delve is completed. It doesn't matter how many troops you have remaining, and it doesn't matter how many rooms you do. As long as you started with 4 delve troops and you ended with 1 delve troop at minimum, then it will count for it will count as completion. So yes, obviously you would just go down the straight path to complete it out. You do the first room, the tier 4 room, and then take the boss room out. That's all you'd have to do with pure faction. And as long as one of them survive on the final battle, you win. Let's see. Yeah, if you guys ever want to talk about anything else, let me know. We're going to be talking about pretty much everything today, so might as well. We'll be going for probably another 2-3 hours or so. I guess I'll change the title to stream. We are going to level 500, I guess. I don't know. Maybe I shouldn't change it. Because I say that, but I don't know. How long will it really take for us to reach it? We're still probably a good, like, 2-3 hours away. I don't know. Maybe we'll do it to stream. I'm still not fully certain yet. And of course, that's the goal we're working towards. We're just trying to get to 500. Some people already have it, but they might have been doing it since like 2 a.m. or something. No one actually mentioned yet how long it took them. I think it takes like 5-6 hours. Depends a lot on your team and how much you're focusing, though. But let's see. We're almost 2 hours in and we're at 180, which is technically around 1/3 the way there. However, it's not actually 1/3 the way there because the battles just keep getting harder. Which with this team doesn't make too big a difference, but it still makes a difference. So our team is still reordered incorrectly. Not good. Do you have any ideas for Blue Guild War Day that doesn't require Mythics or Dawnbringer? Corvash, Azura, something something. What those somethings are, I don't know. Because it really depends on what you have beyond that point. But yeah, basing it around Corvash, Azura isn't too bad. And just putting the other 2 options based on that. Azura, Corvash alone can win on its own. Not the most consistent of options, but it does get the job done. Wait, did he say 3 hours? How on earth do you do it in 3 hours? I must really be getting distracted then. This is possible in 3 hours. Because this is going to take us way longer than that. Oh, he stopped doing the rooms at 200, that's why. Ah, that's why. Okay, that explains it. That explains it, because I'm doing every room probably the entire time. I say that, though, but maybe I won't. I say that, but... give it another hour, and we'll probably start just rushing through them. Though that will hurt our leaderboard chances if we do. But we're not going to get much of an increase anyways. A lot of people are going to try for 500. So even if we do that, it's only going to be like a few hundred gems. I don't know, we'll see. But yeah, if you start skipping all the rooms, then yeah, you could do it easily in 3 hours. We could have it done within the next hour if we start just rushing to the end every time. We'll take that. Take that one. 4 hours. Okay, that seems a bit more realistic then. Especially if you start skipping the room things. Because we're about 2 hours total in right now. And we haven't skipped any yet. Normally I do start skipping around 250 or so. Or even at around 200. But I don't know, maybe this time around we won't. Because we have 2 instant kill options. And transform. Like, we have a lot of things that will allow us to win at the exact same rate we're winning at right now. The only real difference being that our skulls will be slightly less effective. Everything else will be exactly the same. Let's see. Well, I'm not even remotely close to bored of these yet, so we can still keep going with them. Yeah, potions definitely make these a lot weirder, to say the least. Well, a lot easier, but the way that they play out is just so much different now than how they were before. So there's so many rooms we have to scout out. What do you use if you don't own Zhugoff? Rock Troll. Mountain Crusher as Titan, Rock Troll, High King, Iron Gut, Possessed King is what you use if you don't have Zhugoff. I showed it in the video earlier. I deliberately made sure to exclude Zhugoff just because I know a lot of people still don't have it. I don't know, maybe I'll start including him in video. He is used for, technically, almost every delve where it can be used, he is viable. I don't even think there's a single exception to that. I like High King Iron Gut. Every delve where he can be used, he's viable. Zhugoff basically has the same mechanic now. Oh, did I really just go for the only one that has immune? Yes, I did. Okay, let's go for this other one. And just Mountain Crusher that to full mana. And let's match. So we'll hand out a redeem code soon too as well. Let's see. How about once we reach the final reward right there, we'll hand out the redeem code. Once we reach that final stage. Also, for now, let's go see what we have in this orb. Anything good? Purple. That's not too bad. 2 purples in a row. That's perfectly fine. Let's keep moving. Got 22 left. Yeah, that should be enough to reach all the way to the end. Could be. If we count Val Ravens, that's at minimum 30. Probably even more than that, yeah. And that'd be enough to reach it. That's more realistically almost like 36 or so. Count all the Val Ravens. And we shouldn't miss any of the Val Ravens. I don't really foresee that happening. Okay, next order of business. What do we grab? Let's go take a brown there. Get that rolling, get our Mountain Crusher going. Converts everything. Devour onto biggest threat, which is nothing. Nothing on that team is actually much of a threat. And then we just do Zhugoff into whatever we get. Or actually, let's go for Devour first. That, kill the skulls, dead. There we go. Okay, next room. Take this one. Take the 1.25, take the bottom, take the top, and take the boss. Go over mana. Wow, that just cascades so much mana. 4 explosions can get so much value. Okay, let's devour his web spinner. It's the only thing that could really kill us there. Even that could barely kill us. take here? We'll grab a purple. Go do a thing. We'll take something else. And what else? A red for now. Grab that skull because why not? Can we get an instant kill? Come on, where are they? They're hiding from us. And it was killed with Devour. Why devs didn't add a achievement for Zhugoff? This is the reason why you don't craft them that have resources. No, they did not add a achievement for crafting Zhugoff. However, they did add an icon for it. While it's not directly an achievement associated with any of the platforms, you do get an icon that is only obtainable by owning Zhugoff. So if you're looking to get every single icon in the game for completionist purposes in that regard, it does require Zhugoff. Because you need Zhugoff for all troops anyways. But, log to load. Endless loading screen. Okay, anyways, where were we? While we're here, let's go grab our mail. Bunch of the delves done. Next order of business is... What was I about to go check? Oh, yeah. I could have checked this in battle. But yeah, the portrait, the Zhugoff portrait, is exclusive only to owning Zhugoff. Where'd it go? Where'd it go? It's like right in the middle, past there. There it is. Same as the Xenos one, but he has an achievement associated to him too. But yeah, that icon right there, you only get if you own Zhugoff. We own all the icons now. The only thing we're missing as far as any of these is the title, but we'll have that as soon as we finish this event. The Undead and Loving It. So we're going to be keeping the Too Hot to Handle one. I don't think I'm ever going to retire that one. That one's too perfect. I might use some of the other ones just for fun, like as we get them. Like I'll probably set that one once we get it. Yeah, we're always going to go back to Too Hot to Handle. That's perfect. Anyways, where were we? Games. Back to that. Go for that. Works perfect with the baby dragon icon too. So adorable. So I'll take this one, take the bottom, take top, and go from there. Take out the boss. If anyone still has any other questions or anything, feel free to leave it in chat as well. Okay, grab that for now. Grab another Devourer. Take our instant kill. And he just dies to the other Devourer. Don't you dare revive. There we go. Always annoying when they keep getting those 25%. Also, Plague Lord, level 94. While it's not a direct thing that we're trying to do right now, we are going to gain Plague Lord level 96 or 97 or so by the end of this. Which means we almost have Plague Lord max. Which also means I've been running this entire time without immune to Death Mark and everything. And it hasn't been an issue yet. Actually kind of surprised. Yeah, I haven't switched to Titan yet, even though that'd be a better hero class. But it would make it so we don't gain XP, so I haven't bothered yet. It looks easy when you have Zhugoff, but something other than this? Well, you can do Rock Troll there. Mountain Crusher, Rock Troll, Hiking Iron Gut, and then Possess King. But, yeah, we did the video earlier. You can just run standard Mang. You run Mang, Cockatrice, Keeper of Souls, Sylvania Mora. If you don't have Keeper of Souls, replace it with Skeleton, which is a common, so everyone owns that. And Sylvania Mora has a couple different replacements. None of them as good as him. But you could replace it with Dragonian Monk. You could replace it with Leprechaun, fully traded. Stuff like that. But no, you can get away with just soloing everything with Mang. I've been doing that a lot on my other account, and it's been working out decently. It doesn't always win at as high of a win rate, obviously, and isn't advised if you have other options. But worst comes to worst, if you had literally nothing else to use, you can solo almost everything with Mang, Titan, just using support troops based around it. Let's see, we'll get that down, get the other instant kill, and hopefully that's enough to kill off Skulls. And he's dead. Okay, and then we'll take the final room, and then we're up to 200. At what level did you use Pure Faction? I'm waiting till level 500. That is the level we're waiting to do Pure Faction. Level 500. That feels weird to say, but yes, we're going all the way. We're not stopping until we get Pure Faction done. Even if we lose every last sigil trying. Yeah, we're going all the way this weekend. Maybe not necessarily today. We might not be able to get that done. But that is the goal. The end goal is get level 500 Pure Faction done this weekend. So I'm not bothering to do a lower one because we know we're doing 500. So there's no point in doing a lower one. Obviously, if you want a safety one, you should do it at 150 or 200 or so. No, we're going all the way. So we're not bothering to do a smaller one, which I might regret if we somehow fail and not be able to do it later. But I think we should be able to get it done. I don't see why we wouldn't be able to. There's at least a few reportings already been of completion of it. So we should be able to as well. What Pure Faction team do I plan on using? I was going to use 3 of the Legend with 1 of the Mana Drainer. However, the person that ended up doing it with a lot of the Stone Skin one. One that has that really high reduction that gains a bunch of stats. Which now that I think of it makes sense because you have Stone Skin combined with 25% score reduction. So it'd be really slow, but it would get the job done. So I might end up using one of those with the AoE or even just simply basing it around that. But regardless, it's either going to be triple Legend into the Mana Drainer or the tank with 50% scroll reduction into double Legend into Mana Drainer. Something along the lines of that is likely what we'll be rolling with. This Unicorn thing is pretty much useless. And you just build around the other 2 or the other 3, depending on how you want to go around it or about it. How do I feel about Vanya? Vanya's okay as a troop. It's not anything really too special. Oddly enough, that one guy that drains and creates purple is probably better than the Legends. But the Legends okay. It's not anything too over the top. It's the best bless option in the game, so it has that going for it. But other than that, it's just basically a standard AoE cast. Nothing too special beyond the bless that it has. But it is, yes, technically the best blessed in the entire game now. The new mythic that just, or the new legend that just came in. What do you use if you don't have Zhugoff? You replace it with Rock Troll and go Mountain Crusher as Titan, Rock Troll, High King Iron Gut, and Possess King. Or were you referring to something else? Hello, Haley! Welcome! Okay. Oh, why am I trying to devour him? That's a fail. He is immune. Yeah, no problem. Okay, what path do we take? 1.3 or 1.3? Well, that's such a diverse option. Into 1.15s in both directions. Really? What on earth is this layout? A really bad delve. Yeah, we'll take both the 1.3s and then the rest of it's 1.15s. Not good. Oh well. Yeah, we'll grab all that. Get Devour onto his first slot. Don't do it on last, as immune. Don't make that mistake again. I'll actually cast Zhugoff on it just to make sure I don't accidentally do it. Before I do, we'll get that down though. Take a red over, cast that. And now we Mountain Crusher to anything. And a smash, we can just Devour it then. Hello, Alan! Welcome! Yeah, as I mentioned, we'll have a redeem code once we reach the final reward. And the deeper we go, the more points we get per everything we do. There shouldn't be too much more we need for it. I think like a few more delves should be able to get it. And then we also get the title. And we need to go get the pet. We'll be able to get the pet pretty soon, too. We're at, like, what? A little over 1,000 on Renown. I'll throw that down. But then again, I guess we don't get it until 2,000. So, yeah, never mind. We actually do have a while. We don't get it until, like, level 400 or so. We're, like, halfway there. Or even less, since it takes a little bit longer. As far as getting the pet. What a grab. We'll just take a red for now. We'll take a hit onto you, just so you don't get anything down. Kill off of that. And it was kill. It was Iron Gut there. Okay, all these rooms are bad. But we'll take these two first because they're not treasure rooms. Then we'll take the 2 treasure rooms, ending with the leprechaun one because that's the best loot. What do we take here? Take a brown for now. Yeah, the new legend's not that bad. The Vanya. It's just out of context of the delve, you wouldn't really use it for much. Unless you just desperately wanted bless for whatever reason. That's the only thing it really has going for it. It's the best bless option in the game. Other than that, it's pretty average. And a smash. We just instantly kill the other one. He is immune to devour, but he does not have immune to instant kill. Oddly enough, nothing in all of delves has immune to Zhugoff. There isn't a single thing in the context of delves that has immune to him. The only thing that has immune is indestructible. However, there is no instance of indestructible in delves. So yeah, you never have to worry about it, which is kind of interesting. Makes things quite a bit easier. Unlike Iron Gut, where we have to worry about things not being able to die to certain instances. He has none of that. Not even Bless blocks him. Which is kind of weird that they didn't add it to Bless. I wouldn't be surprised if they eventually buff Bless to be, like, indestructible, basically. I guess the main reason they haven't done that is that might make Bless too good, if they end up doing that. Just a little bit too good. Or who knows, maybe they'll make a new stats effect that has it. Like immune to every instant kill as a stats effect or something. Like immune to Devour, immune to Death Mark, immune to instant kills off the actual abilities. Stuff like that. Okay, we got Leprechaun Room. We'll wait on that one. Let's see, what's the loot difference? Yeah, that's what it does. It goes all in on gold. It gives 2,000 gold. Only gives 1 soul, 1 glory, but it gives 2,000 gold. But relative to the amount of resources that each one gives, that one actually is one of the better rooms. The other one, treasure room, that's actually oddly enough one of the better rooms is the pure glory room, because it gives 30 glory, and then that gets boosted by everything, and ends up becoming like what 180 glory or something pretty high between all the multipliers that it ends up getting increased by. What level is a horde? Level 222. Why our stats are so high. We also bought 5 potions, which also gives us 35 additional stats. So we have a lot of things giving us bonus stats, basically. We have over double the normal stats we would normally have. Actually, almost more than triple. Actually, it is more than triple. Immune to immunity. The immune to immunity. Okay, what do we even grab here? So I'm starting to get into a munchy mood right now. Yeah, I don't have anything to munch on in the house, I don't think. I'll need to do that on probably this Sunday. Go out and more food. Actually, I say that. Wait, I think I still have some chips left. I think I almost finished this out though. There's like 10 of them left. Let's see. These don't really work well for streaming though. Because they're probably really noisy. And then we just devour him. See you later, Jordan. Have a good day. Would you say this is one of the better factions to do level 500 faction on? No. The only reason we're doing it is because we have potions. The chip stream. Yeah, normally I just get stacks these days. Oh yeah, you can't see it because of the thing. Lay stacks. Where is it? Where is it? There you go. But normally I get those if I do get in a chip mood. I try staying away from chips when I can, but, you know, every so occasionally. They're convenient. But, yeah, Pringles no longer does the things for $1. It stacks, if you check the ounces, is like about the same exact amount, yet it's $1. So it's like, save 50 cents. Might as well. Pretty much most of the same ingredients and everything. And they even taste better, too, most of the time. They don't have as wide of a flavor range normally, like as far as what choices they have, but still pretty good. And no free ads. Sponsored by Lay's. No, just kidding. Never had any sponsor yet. Not sure if I ever even will, ever. Oh, why did I do that? Bless has immune to devour. Should have done it on the other one. Okay, let's go do that again. And hit it on the one that doesn't have bless. Did I buy all the tiers in shop? Yes, I bought all the tiers and I bought tier 7 5 times. So we spent about 2,110 gems, I believe it was. Yeah, I need to start thinking of, I mean, I don't know, maybe you guys have suggestions too. What should I eat on stream? That seems like a weird question to ask. But I don't know, what even is good streaming food? This might seem like a weird question to really ask after like almost 3 years of streaming now. But, I don't know, I like never really have any good options around, and I never really know like what to do. Some stuff's like too noisy, some stuff just takes too long to have to like prepare between streams and stuff like that. And stuff like salads, while they are pretty good, I don't know, it just doesn't really work as well. But no, salads work pretty nice though, overall. But pickles, those would probably be pretty noisy too. And I don't know if I would just want to eat straight pickle. Like pickles on stuff is great, but I don't think I would eat straight pickle. So I have before. It's just I don't know, the flavor of just pure pickle isn't really the kind of taste I like. Unless it's like a really, really good pickle. But, you know, just average pickles, I wouldn't just eat just straight pickle. Cotton candy. Well, I'm trying to stay slightly healthier. So cotton candy is nice. I've been trying to start eating healthy. I'm pretty bad at doing so, though. The problem is a lot of the stuff that I snack on tends to not be healthy. I need like better foods that are like snack foods that are actually healthy. Also, why do I keep trying to target every single thing that has immune to devour? Literally the only thing on his team that has immune to devour, and I target it. Let's see, because I'm trying to hit the biggest threats, but even I'm not double checking to see if that biggest threat actually has devour or not. Slurping soup. Anything but squirrel. I did not eat squirrels. Cotton candy is gross. I don't know. I kind of like cotton candy. In high school, I even had to run one of those cotton candy making machine thingies during one of those like field day fair things, whatever they're called. I don't know, even remember. But got to work one of those cotton candy machines. Kind of interesting how it works. You basically just pour the thingy into the what's it called? I don't know, just into the valve, and it just starts spinning around, and then you just put like a little rod thing in there, and it just all attaches to it. Kind of interesting. Let's see. Soup, but only if I slurp it into the mic. Let's see. Do we have any good rooms here? Oh, there we go. 1.4. That's weird. The awkward moment when the treasure room is actually the highest value of the, or the highest multiplier of any room in the entire delve. That can happen now because of the tier 5 treasure rooms that exist. Or I believe this is actually the only tier 5 treasure room that exists. The one that has death mark on it. Question about magic. Crescendo, for example. The higher the magic is the more true damage it deals? Yeah, of course. However, in the case of Crescendo, it does it based on half the magic. So it does half your magic as damage. I believe it's 2 plus half your magic. I forget the exact base number on it. But I know for sure it's half your magic. So let's say you have 20 magic, it'll do 10 damage plus whatever its base damage is. To all enemies. But yes, the higher the magic, the more damage it does. Whatever the blue value is on any, or the purple value on any ability is what gets boosted by magic. They ended up doing that update a while back, and it was an amazing update. It's a really small quality of life thing, but it helps a lot. Because all you have to do now is see whatever number is highlighted, and that you know is what is boosted based on magic. Before you had to kind of just guess, or know. But now all you have to do is just simply look at a card, and you can very easily tell what their magic boost is. We can see that's going to be boosted by his magic. That's going to be boosted by his magic, his life gain, damage, the damage to everything. But it's really easy to see now compared to before, where it was much, much harder before. Oh, I unfortunately can't eat nuts. Yeah, I know, nuts... there's so many things nut-related that make for good snack foods that I can't eat, which is basically everything. I can't even eat granola bars or anything like that either, which is what a lot of people tend to do is snack foods, even though they're not as good. Or, you know, they're somewhat healthier than other options, but still not, like, extremely healthy for you. But I can't even eat those. Though some figs I can end up eating. Though those are similarly also just not the greatest for you either. There's too much processed food out there that isn't good. Or, you know, good for you, I should say. From a taste perspective, they're good. I don't know, all this talk about food makes me want to go get food now. I don't know if I have anything else that's really quick in the house, though. Oh, yeah. Sun chips are really good. I got in quite a bit of a sun kick, sun chip kick about 1.5 years ago or so. I kind of stopped now, though. But yeah, sun chips are pretty good. Okay, we'll take Mountain Crusher. Another Devour. He just keeps reviving. Actually, you can only do it once, but still. 100% chance when he does. We'll take the yellow, I guess. Get Devour. Kill her before she gets summoned randomly. She does do it if there's 13 plus reds. The board is almost to that point already. And that's match. We can just kill it with skulls, but we'll do it this way. And just kill him with instant kill and be good to go. And down it goes. Okay, do we take this one? It's a 1.2 Cedric, or, not Cedric. Yeah, it's Cedric, never mind. Yeah, that's correct. Go grab this. We're not really going to be able to use that extra gold per room that much, but, still a little bit of a bonus. Also, I need to get a screenshot of all those potions while we still have it available. I might even go update the other thumbnail to be that screenshot. Yeah, I'll do that later. I'm not gonna bother doing it now. Because I'd want to make the thing 1080p if I was gonna go do that. I normally keep it at 720 for the stream. One, so it's smaller on my screen so I can see everything else, but also just because, actually mainly that's the main reason. Just so it's smaller, so it doesn't take as much, up as much of my laptop screen. Really weird seeing him in first slot. Do we even bother casting him? Probably not. I think we just hold and wait. Oh yeah, we have Death Mark every scroll now. One of those new effects that we have off of the right over there. We have Death Touch and we have Money Bag. Yeah, those new treasure rooms are pretty useful. Some of them. One of them is even 20% agile. It's absolutely amazing. Really helpful in later delves. So much so that depending on the layout of the delve, it might actually be worth going out of your way just to go for the treasure room that has 20% agile, just because of how much it would help on the final battle. It is that good of a perk that you pretty much just go out of the way for it. Same as that Death Touch thing. If it was just one room away where you didn't really have to go and do multiple, it'd probably be worth it. I don't think it can appear there though in this delve. But for example, if it was like right there or right there, and if it was that room or that room where you could gain 20% agile, or if you could gain the Death Touch every single skull, that would definitely be worth it. To go out of your way just to have it for the final battle. So I guess in this particular delve, it doesn't matter if you have Death Touch, but the agile one would still help. That reminds me, speaking of food, from earlier, that's something that I'm actually hungry for, that I haven't had for a while. Bagels. Just do that like every week in New Jersey, because there's like 1.5 billion bagel places. Not as many in South Carolina. And even Canada still had it because most Tim Hortons have what's it called, bagels. Oh no, we almost lost a troop. But it's mainly because we're out of order. But still, not good. Let's go devour it before it does get a kill. If it doesn't get a kill, it's not really that big a deal, though. Actually, except for Hero. Actually, you know what? Everything except Possessed King can solo an entire team. Particularly Iron Gut and Zhugoff. If it truly had to, could probably get away with it. Yeah, Tim Hortons is what they're called, right? I almost forget. Haven't been to one for ages. It's normally more of like a coffee place, kind of like Starbucks. But most of them do carry like bagels, donuts, other various baked good things, small stuff like that. I haven't been to one for like 4 years now. Actually, even just a proper bagel place I haven't even been to for years. Just because there's not really any locally where I currently live. Hey, level 10 chest, nice. Grab that. And there we go, 2 more delves, I believe. And as I mentioned, once we reach that final reward, we will hand out a redeem code. Looks like we're pretty much there. And we're out of chips. Oh no, whoops. Ah. There we go. Making a mess. Zhugoff makes things crunchy. The only problem with eating is now I'm hungry. Eating a little bit just reminded me that I'm hungry now. Let's see, we'll take that over. I'm trying to think of what I have that would be quick to go bring out real quick. Problem is, it's literally nothing, because I didn't prepare anything preemptively. Let's see, what do we have here? Oh, you know what? I do have one thing. Let's see. Chips are the cornerstone of any nutritious breakfast. I actually have, strawberries and yogurt that I was gonna have later. I just have that now. Normally, I just break up graham cracker in it and everything, and just go with that. Just yogurt, graham cracker, and fruit. I should go wash that up real quick. That shouldn't take too long. Won't bother preparing in a bowl. I'll just go and bring it all here. Prepare it here. Let's see. Go for devour into anything, and that's enough to kill. Yeah, let's go do that actually. Go do yogurt with fruit. Seems like a good lunch. But anyways, I'll be back in like a minute or two. One moment. one moment. Gotta make 2 trips. Yeah, I got a whole little smorgasbord. Got a whole thing of yogurt. Got fresh strawberries. Quite big ones too, actually. Let's see, let's do a hand comparison. Or finger comparison. They're pretty decently large. Or some of them are pretty small. Let's see, what's the smallest one? Got this little dinky one. That one's like smaller than pinky. And graham crackers. And now to mix them all together. Anyways, oops, let me move the mic a bit closer. Where were we? Oh, I forgot a spoon. Fail, 1 second. That would help. One moment, let me go get a spoon. Anyways, where were we? Let's see. How to even organize all this? I do not know. Move that there, move that there. Move the controller away, we're not going to be needing it right now. Move this over. That over. And that's good enough. Let's see, and we'll just use that to place down the spoon. And there we go. Where were we? We were doing this one. Because that one's probably higher. Yep, I'll take that one. What is the best team you can use in the faction event if you don't have the same troops as you, and what class should you use? We covered the video earlier. You could just use Mang with the standard low-level Mang team. Mang, Cockatrice, Keeper of Souls, or Skeleton with the Sylvania Mora or any support troop. And that would pretty much be your team. It's the cheapest you could possibly build. Or particularly Mang, Cockatrice, Skeleton, and 1 support that's cheap would be the absolute cheapest. That would still be viable. So we're Mountain Crusher there. Get another instant kill, and we'll be good to go. And down it goes. Progress. Oops, that's not the one I want. Actually, yes it is. We take this one, then we take the other 1.3. Actually, why did I get a spoon? I could have just used the graham crackers as a spoon. Well, obviously that'd be a limited spoon. But, might as well. Why not? I don't know, do you ever use other foods as your spoon? I do that way too much. It can't just be me. But I definitely use food a lot as food, or as spoons. Let's see, I'll go devour that, get a Mountain Crusher. Get a Devour. That again, and it was Zhugoff into Skulls. Do it on the second one, so we could hopefully kill it with Skulls. Joe T. How you do it with your hummus? Stop spooning with your food. That's funny. Let's see, what do we need here? Oh no, stream, come back! It just went down. Or at least YouTube says it went down. Okay, it's back up already. It probably didn't even go down. Whenever it does that, it probably doesn't even go down. Or if it does, it's like for half a split second. You're a vegetarian, so you don't eat yummy things. I am not, though I do lean towards vegetarian. I can still eat meats on occasion, but I don't normally like go out of my way to like get a lot of meats. Or I should say, I don't go out of my way to avoid meats, I should say. But I don't normally like try eating them. Oh, what do you take? We'll grab that. Normally, if I ever do eat meats, it's normally out of convenience. Or so than anything. I'll take all that. Grab another Mountain Crusher, take a skull. Devour the final there. And it was killed with Zhugoff, if it'll actually click. There we go. But buy the faction weapon, even though it looks, it's an okay weapon. You will be able to get it in about another month if you don't want to get it now. So do keep that in mind. But, yeah, the weapon's okay. I haven't actually tested it yet. But it's pretty average. It's a nice true damage option, if nothing else. And it fills a gap that other weapons don't really do. It's a multi-hit true damage off of a hero weapon, which there basically isn't really much of. There's Crescendo, but most people don't own Crescendo. It's basically one of the only few options you have for a multi-hit true damage hero. So in that regard, it's useful. The perks that it has are also not too bad. It gets 3 mana steal, or 3 mana drain, I mean, and enchant. So it does keep getting the ability to recast pretty quickly. So I eat meat by accident. Well, I don't mean like that, but, you know, I try avoiding it where I can. But sometimes I'm just in a mood for it, or it's just easier to do at a given moment. Like with fast food or something, if I just pick something up occasionally. Small parts choking hazard. So I'm literally using the keyboard as a table. I probably shouldn't be doing that, because I'm probably going to get crumbs into the other keyboard. Anyways, I'll grab this. Normally I crush these up into it, but that would take too long. I'll take that out. Grab blue there. Oh, never mind. You're blocking it. You blocked it. Alright, we'll throw this into skull spam and it should kill. Actually, we can just chain both of them in this match. Do that, boom. Do that, boom. Dead. I gotta be careful. We are starting to get deeper in delves. We can die at any moment due to hero getting hit by too many skulls. Also, I just realized I didn't even go for any of the strawberries yet. I just cleaned them all off and didn't even go for them. I probably don't eat them down far enough, but I always leave like a little stump behind because I hate the taste of the like whiteness of the top of them. What do we take here? We'll grab that. Good devour there. Kill out the drainer just so we don't have to worry about that. Actually, I should probably kill out the blessed guy every time so that we don't have to deal with his immune to devour. Yeah, I need to start instant killing that, I guess. Out of every single thing on that team, probably the most annoying. Now we can't instant kill it. Well, now we can because you took a skull. But normally we wouldn't be able to. Right, let's take a skull here. Or not. Okay. Oh, yes, we can. Right there. There we go. Yeah, it works amazing with Arachne Weaver. I haven't tested it with it yet. But it would have pretty good synergy with it, that is for sure. Oh, hey! I did say once we have all rewards, I'd hand out a redeem code. There it is! And Undead and Loving It is a title we got as well. But nice. Okay, so let's see what's in our 2 orbs. So far we got double purple. That'd be funny if we get another double purple. Wow, blue orange. What's with our luck all of a sudden? That's good. We're low on blues. But anyways, let's go change our title to that real quick. Go hand out a redeem code and go from there. Let's do the code first. Do the code section. Edit. Mark it down. Copy. Save everything. That right over there. Boom, boom, boom. Oh, we gotta go take tribute too. Make sure that's in. Refresh. Put that over there. And it should be good to go. We have everything? Is that good? Is that right in there? And there you guys go. There's the redeem code. Use it on gemsofwar.com or use the game code section. Your invite code is found underneath the options menu. Whatever your game says there is what we put in. Yeah, set invite code, right? Yeah. Anyways. Redeem code right over there in chat. Copy paste the random numbers and letters. Give same reward as always. Right over here. Your treasure maps, 1 gem key, 200 souls, and 2,500 gold. And we'll grab all that. No problem for the code. Take our tribute. And hey, we got 2 helpfuls too. Nice. Surprised we haven't gained another rank. They take so long. Still need 2 more until we get it maxed. Get a while until we get that. Anyways, other things. Let's keep going. Back to the faction events. How far are we on leaderboard right now? We are number 35. Nice. And we're currently sitting at 518,000. So it looks like some of these people may have not done every battle then, it looks like. Who knows, maybe we do have leaderboard chance, because that means we could easily, at minimum, double those, probably even more than double. That's, it looks like we could reach about 1.5. If we do every single room like we are, I'm not sure if we're going to though, I think we could end up reaching about 1.5 million. Maybe even a bit further. Hey, there's someone from my guild as well, nice. I don't think anyone else from a guild seemed to be trying though, at least not yet anyways. But cool, anyways. Go and keep rolling with it. Go into this battle and go from there. Then we need to change up our team. This goes obviously all the way to level 500. That's gonna have full mana regardless, but we'll still go for it. Might as well. Explode everything. Let's see. Kill that out. Hopefully it kills the skull, or not. Luckily it's frozen. It's actually really, really useful that he has freeze effect, so that his skull spam doesn't backfire, or at least not as hard. Yeah, I'm not sure if we're actually gonna... If we are doing every battle to full completion, or every delve, I don't think we can reach 500 today. However, tomorrow's stream would end up reaching 500. If we end up doing it like that. But I don't know, we might be able to reach it today. The problem is, the further we go, if we're going to be doing every room, the longer these delves are going to start taking. Not by much, but they'll start getting slightly longer. And it also gives the higher chance that he actually ends up getting a kill, of course. The further we go. Soon I might just need to start using Titan as well. Still using Plague Lord, which we don't have maxed yet. But the benefits that a maxed Titan would have would be outweigh it, given that this currently is not maxed. That should be a 1.4. Yeah, I think that's the only tier 5 underneath treasure. So whenever we see that, it's going to be a 1.4, it looks like. Get our brown off the sky, get our explosion going. Get a brown right there for now. Come on. I should take brown to blue. Could have had full mana, actually. Could have gotten Iron Gut down. Oh, there we go. Get rid of his most annoying thing. Trying to Zhugoff, it looks like. Almost. Get that down. And we just did it with that into Skull. Or not. And then we can devour it. Also, there's still something running underneath my house. I still have no clue what it is. I'm pretty sure you guys can't hear it though. Like some kind of mouse or something, I'm not sure. Some kind of small creature. It seems like a little bit bulkier though. Like bigger than a mouse or something. Like possum sized or something. Not sure if I've ever actually seen a live possum. Let's see. Or, you know, in real life. Obviously images of it I have and stuff. Because normally they're just dead on the side of the road. Let's see. We take these two, it looks like, and then we take the other two, and then head to boss room. Oh, and one of those is treasure room too, nice. Mouse on steroids. Here we go. Okay. We'll kill that out with Devour. Kill that out with instant kill, and then skull him down. Possum scamper at night. Okay, so it's not nighttime. Yeah, it does it during the day and the night. It's a little bit weird. So it does do it more during the day than the night. So it has done it on our nightly stream before too. Oddly enough, I'm not in as much of a strawberry mood as I thought I was. It's still good though. Let's see. Go and just do it in the Mountain Crusher. We still don't have immune to Death Mark, so we do have to worry about his hit. Let's devour him just in case. Oh, good. But speaking of death mark, we actually death mark every skull now as well. We actually got a kill off of it. Okay, I guess we just take a skull and the possessed king. That'll be enough to kill. Also, another skull also kills. There we go. And we stick to 1.2 to 1.15. And then we can go to boss room. Okay, we should go say hi to global chat. Again, now that we just handed out a code. Lure them with a code. No, but we'll say hi to them. Been like an hour or two. Plus we got the new shiny title. And we'll probably say hi to them again once we get the pet. Actually, I'm not even sure if we'll get the pet to stream. I don't know, we might be able to. If we start skipping battles, we can, but I don't think I want to start skipping battles. A lot of treasure rooms get lost, and I don't know, with how quickly we can kill these, it's actually not too big a deal. It'll just start adding up on time, though. But, I don't know, we could so easily get to, like, 1-2 million. Definitely not gonna make it first, though. Definitely not making first. But, I don't know, it's so contested that maybe we don't even bother. Which is another concern with it. Do kind of like what this guy did, where he kind of just started rushing through them. Might be the strategy. Though, that's actually a pretty high score then. If you rushed through them and got to that score, that means not rushing through them is like, yeah, like 1.5 million or so. Because that means, if we actually did all of our battles to completion, we're probably right there, fourth. Which means we could make probably 4th to 6th, which is 250 gems, 1 major orb. However, how big a deal is that compared to getting something like double orb, 100 gem, or 150 gem, I mean? It's almost no difference. Of course, we're getting a bunch of loot along the ways, too. I'm not sure. Hard decision. I don't know, should we do every room, or should we start skipping rooms? I'll let chat decide. Okay, let's see. There's one nice benefit about this delve is it does have a 3-room completion, making it tied at the shortest room completion of any delve. Don't you dare escape, Valraven. Even if we're rushing, we still need you. Let's see. Let's take a Mountain Crusher. Gotta watch out that our first slot doesn't die since everything does so much damage. I guess we do have 25% reduction, so it's a little bit less needed, but still. Ow. Still trying to get the kill. Aldous has 1 pound of barbecued pulled pork for $4. That doesn't sound too bad. I haven't had pork for a while. Actually, no, I shouldn't say that. Actually, I just had it last week. Let's see. Well, we're never going to fail with this team. And if we do, it's because of extremely bad luck or not paying attention. Team can easily go all the way to 500 effortlessly. There's not a single room that's going to be able to counter this. It's basically among one of the strongest delve teams in the entire game. They can even possibly create out of every single possible option in the game. Not even sure there even is anything stronger than this. Because it has 2 instant kills that both have different roles. While having a really solid tank mana generator in first slot. Followed by another mana generator disable in last. Unfortunately, like, this entire team is mythic. It's the hardest mythic in the entire game to obtain. The only thing easy to obtain is Mount Crusher Titan. And of course, all that's doing is tanking and accumulating mana. Hello, Elite Gaming. Welcome. So, does anyone know where you can see that level 500 Pure Faction video? Which one? The one that we did back in November? For Crypt? Or are you referring to something else? Yeah, it was back in November. I forget what I have it titled currently. Oh, why'd I try doing that? I forgot. He has immune to transform now. Bless has immune to transform ever since most recent patch. Doesn't have immune to instant kill though. Yeah, I'm not even sure if there's footage of every single level 500 pure faction yet. I believe it is. We have footage for. Well, I only have footage for Crypt, but I believe someone else has footage for Hall of Guardian and probably a few others. I don't think all of them have footage yet. And the only one we've done so far is Crypt, and soon to be this one, either today or tomorrow. Oh, this one? I don't think anyone has recorded footage for this one yet. You could maybe try doing a quick YouTube search. But, no, I don't think anyone has completed it yet. There's only been a few so far. I don't think anyone who has completed it has recorded it. And we won't have footage of it either until later today or tomorrow. Not sure when we'll be able to get around to it. It's not going to be as special as when we did Crypt, though. Because Crypt was actually, like, ridiculously difficult. This one might be challenging, like, the first try or two, but once we get used to the team, it's actually going to be pretty easy for the most part. Well, the teams would be based around spamming the legend, at least one of the mana drainer, and likely one copy of the tank. And that's all you would run with. Something like 50% scroll mitigation, legend, the mana drainer, another legend, something like that. There's a couple different ways to run it. I showed it with triple legend with the other thing earlier. Because that would be better for the lower levels. But for higher levels, we probably would need to put in one of the tank. Just because it would die a lot slower. Plus, we could just infinite out its stats so that we wouldn't actually... or so that we could actually start killing them at a quicker rate rather than casting. We could take skulls to kill. What do we grab there? Let's grab that for now. We'll have full Mountain Crusher the following turn. He'll do his thing. Take that over. Grab another one. Clear out the entire board. Actually, we'll take another skull for now. Why not? Actually, we already have it. Might as well go for another instant kill. We'll do it on the guy that has immune to devour. That again. Devour away, I guess, him for now. Doesn't even matter that he has Submerge. Nothing on our team. Oh, actually, technically Possessed King is affected by it. But other than that, nothing is affected by it. Then our 2 instant kills, which are our main means of winning. And it's pretty much match. Cascaded Skull will kill. And also that will kill. There we go. Might be a Vampire Squirrel. Oh, sorry, I read that wrong. Might be Squirrel Varmint. The Undoors. Yeah, the Underdoors. Somehow under the house. I'm not even sure how he even managed to get under the house. It seems to be stuck under the house because he keeps making noise down there. We don't have a basement or anything, but you know, just under the house. Literally just under the house. Okay, Zhugoff's a bit of an overkill here, so let's do this. I guess everything's overkill. There we go. We'll take this one, the other 1.2, and then the 1.15. The bigger one is so bitter. It's so ridiculously bitter. Ah. Ah. It's the only problem with some fruits. The contrast between a dozen of them is so ridiculously high sometimes. Let's see what else we go. Get rid of that. Go in there. Actually, I only grabbed 8, not a dozen, but still. Throw Mountain Crusher down. Grab a take a brown for now. Devour it. And then we stick this into the top one there. We didn't get Sky Purple. Sky Purple would have been free turn right there, and all the mana we need for Zhugoff, though we still managed to get Zhugoff mana, so I guess it works out. And there we go. If anyone else throws any other questions, let me know. And we're almost at the halfway point, if you even really call that the halfway point. 250 is technically halfway, though probably more towards like 300 is actually halfway though, because of course the increasing stats. We haven't come close to losing one yet though, as I jinxed it almost immediately. But there's not really much we can lose to, for the most part. Okay, now to the boss room. Where's that put us on leaderboard? Almost top 20 already, actually. Wow. We're getting there. We're getting there. I think some other people are also doing Deathless. Or, you know, doing every room, I mean. Well, let's keep going. We should be able to reach Pure Faction, right? We have 19 left. Let's just do it at face value. That does it to... what room is that? That's half. Wait, that's 430, right? Yeah. So we just have to find 4 Val Ravens, which we should easily be able to do today, if we do today. Yeah, 19 battles is way more than enough to find that many Val Ravens. Especially since the more Val Ravens we get, the more battles we have, which have more chances at more Val Ravens. Is there an easy way to see, what's DF? Frost Mage with first turn freeze? Is there an easy way to see, what's DF? I'm not sure what you mean by that. Or which weapon you're referring to. But the only thing that has first turn freeze is Frost Mage and that one Sun Spear one. The Frost Mage being the only viable one. Really wish they would add a mythic that freezes all enemies at the start of battle. Even a legend could probably have that, though they'd probably put it on a mythic. Defense Frost Mage with first turn freeze. Oh, easy way to see. Oh, I see what you mean. Is there an easy way to see the enemy's Frost Mage? You just have to memorize the traits. There's that one arcane thing, and it has that like little frozen thing on the final one, if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, you just have to quickly identify it by its traits, so that you don't have to click on it. It's about the only way. Other than its traits or clicking on it specifically, there's no way of knowing. So normally just memorizing its trait layout is the best way. Yeah, it has Arcane on one of them. I believe it was Insulated Arcane, and then that little freeze mark one. That or the inverse. It was, yeah, I'm pretty sure it was that order. Insulated, Arcane, and then the little freeze mark one. I know for sure it has Arcane in that little freeze mark one. And that's normally what I look for. I believe it's also currently the only hero class that even has Arcane at the moment, so even just that alone is enough to identify it. Yeah, let me go double check after this battle. So you basically just have to know those traits, and that Frost Mage is that, so you don't have to go out of your way to click it. So you know before the battle if it has it or not. There we go. Now it's going to take like 1 minute of lag for us to go out of this menu, but go out of this menu real quick. Oh no, it actually went really quick. Nice. That's not where I want to go though. Let's see, where's Frost Mage? Oh, never mind. It was, it doesn't have Insulated, it just has Water Link there. But yeah, it has Arcane on second and that little freeze one on the final. So basically, you just have to look at a troop and identify that it has those two traits, basically. The little Arcane in the middle and then the little Snowflake. And if it has that, then you can easily tell that it is Frost Mage. You wouldn't even have to click on it or anything. You just be able to look at it and tell. Let's keep continuing. Still got a ways to go. Rank 24 currently. Actually, how close are we to 20? Not like it really matters. But, oh, we're about one delve away. Leading this delve should almost be enough for it, actually. So we'll take this one, the top one, go from there. Oh! Wait, is the class name actually shown next to the banner thingy? I forgot about that. Never mind. Yeah, you could literally just look at that too. That would also work. I forgot about that. You're correct. Yeah, it shows it right next to the banner underneath what hero class they're using. It says the text and it has their little icon. Luckily that didn't drop anywhere. Alright, let's get Devour onto, I guess it's you for now. A little overkill, though, then again, isn't everything we ever cast overkill? Anything in the entire game will die to it. About that. Get our mana. One shot it again. Really, we're 1 mana short. There we go. The bane of our existence. 1 mana. Keyboard for the save. No, it didn't fall in the keyboard. It actually fell back into the yogurt, actually. Oddly enough. Quite conveniently. Okay, we definitely won't be able to get to level 500 today. I think I could definitively make that call now. I think we'll try going to 300 for now. And then I'll be back later tonight. I think that's the game plan. To go to 300 for now. Come back later, do a little bit more tomorrow night. And then tomorrow's stream, our goal is to go and not end the stream until we hit 500. Pretty much. If we are planning on doing every room, which I believe is the way I'm going to be going or about it, there is no way we could do it to, there's no way we'd get it done today in a realistic amount of time. It would take another 3 to 4 hours or so, if not more. Children in Africa are starving and I'm feeding my keyboard. It didn't even fall on the keyboard. It just looks like it fell on my keyboard because the angle fell back in the yogurt. That is such an old meme. Let's see. I think it was bottom 1.2 and what do you 1.15? So take the bottom, take the top, go to final, dead. Chips are the cornerstone of any nutritious computer. Yeah, my laptop does have a lot of like various crumbs in it, that is for sure. Of various stuff throughout the like, how long has it been? 6 years? Yeah, 6 years. Since 2013. The keyboard is beyond repair though at this point. It's been for a while. It's more so just a cosmetic appearance than an actual functional part. I just use USB keyboards as alternatives because that keyboard on that laptop is way beyond the point of ever being usable. Actually, it's kind of funny. The keyboard I use for my Nintendo Switch is literally just sitting over top of my laptop keyboard. Just sitting right there on top. It just seems funny having a keyboard over top of a keyboard in order to be able to use a keyboard. We'll take that over. Grab a blue over. Take brown, except he gets a lot of red, but he doesn't really use red that well, so we might just give it to him. That's like, what, 100 damage? Not even. 0, apparently, because we have barrier. Plus, it only would have been 41, even if it didn't. Yeah, potions are so insanely good, gosh. The amount of benefit you get from it is amazing. And they did actually put 2 of the better ones as the very first 2, too. The enchant and the explosion. And it's the same order every single time, to my understanding. I don't think they ever switch up the orders. So the best 2 being the first 2 is going to basically be like that forever. Of course, the other pretty good one's the very final one that keeps giving you infinite stats, but as far as like actual good effects, those are pretty much the bigger 2, the enchant and explosion, because both of them speed up the rate at which you win. Whereas all the other ones just make it easier for you not to lose. Which isn't necessarily bad, but you know, It doesn't make it go quicker. The only thing that technically indirectly makes it go a little bit quicker is, I guess, technically barrier. Not because it actually makes you go quicker, but because it makes you capable of doing battles or turns that you wouldn't otherwise, because you wouldn't be afraid of taking a skull hit of damage. Because it'll just hit your barrier instead. You can instead go for mana instead of having to take that skull that you might not need or something. So technically barrier can speed up the rate of a battle, even though it's normally used defensively. And that should be a match. There we go. On to the next one. What do we have? Also, I almost finished this whole thing of yogurt. How many ounces of yogurt is that? I'm down to like half right now. It is 32 ounces of yogurt. We've downed 16. What even is the serving size? No wonder why I'm gaining weight. It's 4 servings per container, and I already ate more than half. Well then. But I feel like I always eat above what the servings for anything says. Some things have like ridiculously low serving amounts on them. We'll throw that down. Grab a Devour down onto that. Trying to eat healthier by drowning myself in semi-okay food. Yeah, I probably should stop eating. I'm still hungry though. Also, I haven't really been paying much attention to it, but this has a really weird block order. This delve. Like 4 right at the bottom there. It's a really, really weird shape. What do we take here? Everything has immune, or that's the only one that has immune, I mean, the last slot there. As long as we don't hit that guy. Devour there, get our instant kill there. And I just need to get our mana again, and we just do that into a brown, into whatever. We don't have a brown option. There we go. And there should be enough mana to kill with something, hopefully. And there we go, now he's dead. There we go. What's next? That opens up all of our paths. Got a 1.3, got a 1.15. That's definitely the way we're going, but let's double check the rest. That one's probably last. That leprechaun over there. Okay, so we take this, that. Do that then. Okay, let's get a kill down on that just so it doesn't move us. Oops, you still have immune to Devour. I thought you hit us with Skull. Oh, wait, no, we still have stun whenever we get hit by Skull. You just didn't hit us with Skull, apparently. Okay, now we can Devour it. And let's match. Okay, 1.5 times multiplier down. On to the next one. Go over to this one. Already know our whole path from scouting it. I'll take the green there. It was Devour to instant kill to apparently a bunch of skulls. There we go. Have you noticed how many browns Mountain Crusher explodes? A lot. Oh wait, does it have a specific amount of explosion? Why? Does it have a really funny number right now? How many explosions we have? 76. I don't know what's funny about the number 76. I know, what is 76? The only thing that comes to mind off the top of my head is Fallout 76. But, I don't know. $103 damage to all enemies? Wow. How many potions did you buy? I think ours is at 70 something whenever we have our Dawnbringer. And we're using it earlier. I think it was at around 79 or so. I'm not even sure if I have enough stats to do Pure Faction. I'm pretty sure I do. So we won't really know until we reach it. Find out. That's about how much I spent then. How high did you upgrade your faction? Also, was that your magic at the end of the battle or at the start of the battle? Because of course it gains some magic over time. Because I spent about the same amount, and we're currently only at like the high 70s. Well, I guess you said damage. I was just counting magic. Technically, its damage is around 80 something, almost 90. So yeah, I guess that makes sense. If you're basing it just off of damage, then, because then mine is actually doing in the mid 80s to high 80s, and then if you had like 1 or 2 more potions, that would end up bringing it to 100 something. Gotta go hunt a bunch of pirates. I'll do that just because it's too high of an attack gain. No, it's not. It's only 40 attack. I think that was way higher. All these abilities seem so low because their stats are so high. I'm so used to being at like way below their stat line. But this time around, we're pretty much above their stat lines. Also, the amount of time it would have normally have taken to pretty much complete out this entire event, we can almost get done all the way to level 500. We finished the event a while ago already. Like 2 hours or so, I think. So we finished all the event with how much potions we have. But, we're actually top 20 right now as well. Finally ends up breaching that. And we want to at minimum make top 20 by the end of this week. So we get our 150 gems back, so we only spent about 2,000 gems for the event. And 2 orbs on top of all the other loot we've gotten so far. And we have gotten some okay loot. We got a purple orb in there, or 2 purple orbs. We got a blue, got an orange, and some junk off of vault keys. And whatever else came with all that. Anyways, what do we take here? Do we give him a bunch of purple? I guess it doesn't matter. He's literally full mana on everything. Giving him more mana means nothing. He's currently. Now it would mean something. Let's devour the ones that already have mana. And dead. There we go. And then we just take out the final one there. Okay, what do we need? We'll go for our blue for now. Grab that. Take ourselves a red right over there. Start getting Zhugoff rolling. I'll get in and do that right into Mountain Crusher to go get everything else going. Get all the way back to full. Throw Devour. Go from there. Kill out that so we don't have to deal with Bless. Every Bless is immune to Devour. However, it's not immune to instant kill. Because for whatever reason, they only added Transform to it. Transform immunity, that is. And then we just go for Devour on him. Poke him with that. If he'll let me, go for that. Boom. There we go. On to the next one. As I mentioned, I do want to go to at least 300 for now. I think we'll stop at 300 and just call it a break. But, yeah, so we'll do 270, 280, 290. And just get those three. Up to 300 then. Yeah, let's keep doing it. And then by tonight, we should hopefully reach about 350. And then tomorrow's stream will be dedicated towards getting to 500 and completing it without skipping a single room. I think that is going to be our goal for this, is to do the entire event without skipping a single room. I haven't actually done a single delve without skipping a battle. Every single delve so far, we skipped at least one battle. So I kind of want to do every battle this time around. So it'll be the first kingdom we ever do, or first faction we ever do, pure faction on immediately. While also being the first faction that we never skip a room. Oh no, that's not going to be true. Well, it'll be true up to the point of doing Deathless. How about that? Because we're actually going to have to skip rooms when we do pure faction, obviously. Because that'd be way too tedious and pointless if we try doing every room with pure faction. But, yeah, I guess it won't be 100%. 99% completed that way. Yeah, I forgot. We would actually have to do that, wouldn't we? It's not that big a deal, though. Because, yeah, there's no point in doing every room when you're doing pure faction at level 500. That would be a complete waste. That would also make it exponentially harder. And it's already hard enough. Let's see. Take a kill on that. Grab ourselves a brown there. And then kill it. But yeah, up to 500 we'd be. But including 500 itself for Deathless. A pure faction would have to be its own category. Okay, what do we need here? We can go for Mountain Crusher. That should get everything rolling, so we can start getting our abilities up on either or. Looks like we get nothing. Not even any kind of cascade that's worth it. We'll stick brown for now. Up, so we have it. Throw a Devour. Throw away everything. All of the things, and he'll have full mana automatically next turn. I guess we just grab that since he won't. The other one. And now he's Devour into what should be match, or close to it. Oh wait, why am I saving Glaceon for last? I feel like the first thing we should have killed on that team. It is the biggest threat, but there we go. Threat neutralized. Okay, we'll take the 1.14 room. Grab a brown, I guess. Put it right into Mountain Crusher. Power out his Miraculous so he doesn't gain a third amount of HPs. Does still gain HP even if it hits on barrier. Throw a Devour onto Hellcat there. Actually, let's do it on Werewolf just so he doesn't keep converting back and forth. Then again, I think in this game mode it might actually convert into something really weak. You know, not with all the stats that it would normally have. I'm actually really surprised Skull Spam still picks up kills, but I guess our base damage is still pretty high at 126. Skulls are definitely not small, that's for sure. That is still a pretty substantial amount of damage, even if something we're up against has like 500, 600 durability. 100 per hit is still high. Taking those reds first. Oh, good thing I misclicked. Misclick actually helping for once. Alright, we'll instant kill the only thing he has that has immune to Devour, just to get out the way. Devour his armor buffer. Plus I would almost one-shot our hero. Speaking of that, I need to be careful not to... I'm actually really surprised he hasn't really died more often. Or really even at all yet, has he? Not only is he not fully traded so he doesn't have some of those immunities, he also pretty much dies in 2 skulls. If we're not careful. If we don't have barrier, 2 skulls is almost enough. Actually, I guess it's more towards 3 skulls. Still, really close to kill range pretty much always. The deeper we go, the closer it will be. Okay, so we'll take the 1.2 and then the 2 1.15s. Head into the boss room. Let's see. I don't have any good drops there, so I'm not going to bother going for that yet. We'll just take a brown for now. Get that into an explosion and we'll be good to go. We'll do that, get our explosion. That rolling in there. Boy, what to take, what to take? None of it looks good. We'll take yellow to skull, I guess. We can get Devourer right now. Rid of, well, apparently we don't have too many choices. Take a brown. We got the full mana. Before we do, let's grab that. And they both get the full. There we go. And now he's Devour into, actually, that's not the one I wanted to Devour, but he gets stealthies. We'll do that, and hopefully kill it out with that. Almost 2 skulls will. But at that point, I might as well just get one of the other abilities up. There we go. Okay, no, we still clipped him with a skull. Very nice. Okay, next one. Yeah, we take the bottom one, right? Yeah, doesn't matter too much actually. Both about the same. So we didn't get full browns, so we're gonna have to go out of our way just to take that then. Mountain Crusher to fill up the rest. And should be good to go. Okay, so we'll throw a Devourer on... Oop. Feels so weird having 100% Devour rate on him. It's gonna be really, really weird when going back to other delves and it's like, oh, he no longer has 100% Devour rate. What is this? Actually, even going back to that normal delve, if we do it without the potions, also will not be enough to Devour. It'll be a really high Devour rate, like 80% or something, but it will not be 100% immediately, like it is right now. Really, realistically, the only way you're ever going to have 100% Devour rate with them is with potions. Because I think you need like level 3, 400 something faction, which is way too expensive. Our highest is actually this one right now at 222. Okay, you would need to make up a difference of 21 more stats after that. After 222, you'd have to go another 21 attack to make sure he has enough. Because right now we're at 116. So actually, I believe that's 114. I think we got blessed off of something. Why is it higher like that? But anyways, 116. So it's 2 potions above. So that means 21 of a difference from the potions. And between not being at 100 and being at 100. So basically those 3 potions there are doing it. Means that 21 stats are the difference there that we would need to cover or to go upgrade the kingdom that far. But that's around 350 to 400 kingdom, somewhere around there. Or faction, I should say. But that is obviously way, way too far to realistically bother going. Costs an absurd amount of gold. Unless they ever rescale it. Even then, it's probably going to still be too expensive. But at least probably be slightly more realistic than it is now. We still don't know what their changes are going to be, though those changes should be coming probably in 2 patches from now. Not next patch, but the following patch. I actually don't currently know anything, if I'm not mistaken, about next patch yet. Probably no more info in the very near future. But as it currently stands, I don't even know if we know anything. As far as like what direction they're going with it. Also, wasn't there something in the most recent patch about polls? You go do those in-game polls. You must know info. We'll take that over. Grab our explosion etch before we do. So kill with instant kill. That down. Get our mountain crusher in there. And now we simply just go devour it. And there we go. Grab all the loot. And that's all. Okay, how far are we right now? 19. All completed. Looks like we got slightly unlucky. We're doing correct multiplier order and still got 2,000 shorter than him. Or maybe he did an extra battle or two, who knows. But assuming that we both stopped at exactly 270, then yeah, he got luckier. That guy got unlucky. Better they're just not doing in multiplier order. That guy just happened to get better multipliers. That's another problem with this game mode too, or just even with factions in general. When you're very close on sigil amount, basically comes down to pure luck. Even if you do optimal, 100% optimal correct order for everything, you could just get completely trolled by super bad luck as far as your multipliers. And it's particularly noteworthy once you reach the higher ones too. Like if someone else is getting a bunch of 1.15s, like if you get a bunch of 1.15s early on, but then at your later delves you barely get any, compared to someone doing the inverse, the other guy would have way more points. Obviously those 1.15 times multipliers would mean a lot more when you're starting to get deeper and getting higher scores per room. Okay, what do we even need here? Let's take a purple for now. And start getting that Zhugoff to full mana next turn. And we'll just go from there. So we'll take that over, get Skull there, poke. Grab ourselves the Devour first, I guess. Devoured his Blasphemy. There we go. And let's go with it with Skull. Pick the middle route. But really the only route. Pick the middle. The only way. I know we have a problem. We all have immune. I'm surprised we haven't seen this room more often. His entire team is immune to Devour. The entire rest of his team. So they get transformed or something else? Nope. Okay, I might just throw this for the sake of doing damage so our skulls can kill. Again, still really surprised this hero has not gone down yet. We should be at Plague Lord level. Oh, never mind, we already gained it. I didn't even notice that. Level 95. 5 more to go. Okay, 1.3, 1.3. What was this entire 1.3 area? Apparently. Okay, we'll do these two so we can then go into the treasure room and then there. There you go. So we'll take these two 1.3s and then go over there. Very nice cascade. Okay, we'll go through all of our explosions. That rolling into nothing, apparently. Oh no, this dreaded skeleton. Hello, Humberto! Welcome! You just got here now. Which card should you use instead of Zhugoff? Rock Troll. You would use Titan using Mountain Crusher. Rock Troll, so it would gain half mana start. Iron Guts, and then Possess King. Alternatively, you can also replace out Hero with Dragon's Eye and replace out Possess King with Sylvani Mora. Don't have Possess King. Why did I do that? I should have done Devour first. Also done Devour's last slot as a mute. What you can do though is instant kill it. With, actually, I should have went for Skeleton there, but oh well. I doubt Skeleton's gonna kill us, and down it goes. A good thing we did it that way then, because our skulls probably wouldn't have been enough damage to kill the other one, since Skeleton was already weakened slightly. So we'll take this 1.3, take the other 1.3, and go from there. Yeah, we'll be doing 2 more delves for now. This one and then the next delve. And then we'll take a bit of a break. And then we'll be back later tonight, of course. At 8 PM Eastern Standard Time, same time as always. Okay, let's see. Get Devour onto his summoner. Or it's not even really a proper summoner, but it appears to be because he keeps summoning. I'll get that down. And now we just have to go and kill it with any instant kills or 2 skulls. I guess we'll actually do 2 skull method. Or not, never mind. Actually, this will kill it. Actually, yeah, we'll just do that then. We'll take this 1.3. Yeah, we do still have 2 spots. I mentioned it earlier. Hey, if anyone's still interested in joining my guild, 1 million gold, 200 trophies, 1,500 seals, and participating in all guild-related events and being able to do them, and level 1,000 plus. If you can fill all those, we have 2 spots left. Yeah, no problem, Herberto. Yeah, the Zhugoff buff was actually pretty nice. Finally made him viable to actually own. Which is why we own him now. Yeah, he does take forever and a half to gain. Realistically, it's roughly a year. However, it can be obtained anywhere from like 6 months to about 2 years, depending on the method you use. You end up getting it done in 14 months. Let's see here. We'll take the blue over for now. Grab a Mountain Crusher. Full mana next turn, so let's take the brown for now. Go kill that Valraven because we still need those Valraven battles. I just realized something. We only used half our stack, didn't we? That's a lot of sigils still. Well, at least it's not as time consuming without the potions compared to with it. Yeah, we started with 30. We're at 17 now. We were at half, but now we're slightly above half. Amazing. What's the buff they did to Zhugoff? They removed his 1 cast per battle delay that he had. So now he's allowed to cast as many times as he wants in a single battle. So now you basically can just infinitely keep casting him if you wanted to. Yeah, there's no cap on how many times you can cast. Sometimes you still only use them once. However, there are many instances where you do use them multiple times now. That was a battle we did only use them as its normal form of once. But I'd still say about a third or half the battles, and the way that we're using them right now, we still need to cast them multiple times. And that's the buff they did. In fact, he no longer has the 1 cast per battle delay. Or, you know, where he could only do it once. Do it as many times as he needs. Of course, he still takes a ridiculously high amount of mana. That hasn't changed. But we were actually allowed to reaccumulate that mana and cast it again. Okay, getting the Mountain Crusher down. Fortunately, no extra turn or anything out of it. That. mountain crusher rolling. So many non-good moves. Let's take that for now, I guess. Oh, that gives him a lot of blue, but I guess it doesn't matter. So many lack of good moves. I guess we'll take the full. Oh, was that brown just sitting there? I should have taken that. Oh, grab that, get like a mountain crusher, and then throw that into our second Zhugoff. We even need it. Battle. Might not. Just enough right there. There we go. How did you get your Iron Gut to 116 attack at the start of battle? Two ways. One is we bought the final potion 5 times. That's 35 to all stats because it does stack. So that's 35 stats right there. The rest of our stats came from let's check our mail as well, I guess, because of that. But the rest of the stats come from having the faction upgraded right over here. We ended up upgrading it to level 222. Which ended up giving us a stat line of 40 additional attack. Normally that'd be around 18, I believe, at 1,000 or 100. I mean, of course, it goes higher from there, but yeah, that's where a good bulk of that attack is coming from. And we're getting another 35 from potions. So we're currently having 75 more attack than our Iron Gut would normally have. It's obviously a very, very substantial amount of attack, to say the least. Okay, we'll take out this room and then we'll take out one whole extra floor. And then we'll call it a stream for now. After we do that one. Yeah, Iron Gut with 100% chance to devour at start of battle is insanely broken. It's actually the first time we've been able to use Iron Gut at instant devour rate. Even with Stargazer and stuff. That wasn't instant, plus it wasn't even 100 after the fact. But this, it's really good. You have that 100% and it goes instantly. Also, when do you have to death mark us? Normally we'd have immune on our first slot on death mark. However, currently don't because the hero does not have immune. We don't have him fully maxed yet. We still have him at 95. Struggle of not having Titan. There we go. Yeah, we almost have that hero class maxed. Could have it at like level 97 by the time we finish all of these. We use it the entire time. I might switch to Titan for some of the later ones just to make sure we do win. So far so good on leaderboard. I wonder how many of these people are actually going deathless though, or not deathless, but you know, not skipping any. We currently have 4 people on PC mobile that seem to be on leaderboard, as far as completing out to level 500. Yeah, I don't think there'd be anyone lower than that. But yeah, we just have these 4 then, currently. There's going to be plenty more by the end of the week. I wouldn't even be surprised if like the entirety of top 20, or even the entirety of top 50, so realistically top 20. I wouldn't even be surprised if every single one of them is level 500. Depending on how many gyms are in the economy and how many people want to go for it, we could even see all 100 of them at 500. Highly doubt that though. But it might happen eventually. There is a surplus of gems in endgame right now. Or most people in endgame are gaining more gems than the rate at which they spend them. It allows them to throw excess at modes like this. And Bounty Hunter and other stuff like that. Also why our gem stack is still at 25,000 even after doing this. And it was killed with that. And there we go. Okay, what next? Well, the only room we have that we can take. The middle. Let's see. Yeah, I probably overkilled it too by going to 222. I should just went to like 150 or 200. I was originally just gonna go to 200, but then I was like, still have more sacred treasure, might as well keep going. Because I slightly underestimated or overestimated how much we'd need. No, underestimated? No, overestimated. Because we had more than what we needed. So I gotta kill 3 baby dragons, now only 2. And now only 1. Just do that right into Iron Gut. Scrambled eggs. Let's see, 1.5 into a 1.2. 1.2 into a 1.2. 1.3 treasure room, and that. Okay, so we do this, then the 1.3 treasure room, and then go from there. But yeah, it's fun having really broken stats. That is for sure. We do have lower stats than them. However, our stats are still ridiculously high, and we have all the effects to assist us as well. Let's see, we'll go for Devour there. Get that down, go for our browns. Get that rolling. Take our reds first. Disable that. For you. And it's pretty much matched. Doing explosion into Iron Gut, looks like. Or not. There we go. Okay, so do we actually take this 1.3? I think the answer is yes. I actually take the 1.3 and then the 1.25 thing. Okay, so we take this. This is that glory treasure room. 30 glory. Insanely high amount of glory. I think at the end of this battle we get, I actually forgot how many we get, but find out in a moment. I believe it gets affected by both multipliers. The multiplier from your faction thingy and the from the quality, and the other one being from, of course, the room multiplier. Let's see here. Let's devour the only thing that can be devoured. Do that. Better devour, I mean, instant kill onto pretty much everything that can kill us. And now we just go throw second Zhugoff. Can't devour him. There we go. Power of buff Zhugoff. No limit to how many times we can cast. Oh, oops. I completely forgot to double check the amount of glory that was just there. No! Luckily we're streaming, so we can just watch instant replay. How much glory was that? Apparently the stream is behind a little bit. There we go. How much glory was that? Does it even show on the first page? That'd be a fail if it doesn't. 95! That is not too bad at all. It was 100 glory for that room. A little less than a glory gnome, but yeah, still nice. Adds up. So wait, which one of these is better to take after the fact? That's 1,000. And this is 1,000. They're both pretty much gonna be the same. I guess we'll take that one first because that one has some of the better loot. We'll take this, then the bottom, then the top. Final room. There you go, throw that down. Fire away the Iron Gut. Devour away the grapple pots. All the more relevant ones. You have no treasure to up your horde level? What do you mean by no treasure? Like literally no treasure, as in this like level 0 right now? Or have you gotten quality 10 yet? Because generally quality 10 is the main milestone you want to reach before you can realistically start doing a delve. Everything beyond that just to make sure it's a little bit easier stat wise. But quality 10 is the only really important aspect. Normally you would want to save, assuming you're already ahead at least slightly, you would normally want to save shards or treasure to make sure that you have enough for whenever a new faction comes out. And if you're still at a point where at lower amounts is throughout all of your factions, you normally want to camp a specific faction, wait until you get it to quality 10, farm it for a while at quality 10, and then move on to the next one and keep repeating that process. But yeah, you generally only want to ever do delves at quality 10. If you have even one faction at quality 10, you should be doing that at quality 10 until you get the next delve at quality 10. Also, if you have absolutely literally none, you can use the daily battles from today, tomorrow, and Sunday. Just do all of the event on Sunday after you've claimed 9 days worth of shards off of the dailies. That would give you enough shards to at least put some upgrade into it. Might not get you too far, but it would get you further than it is now. Yeah, it costs a ridiculously high amount of gold to use them. However, for the earlier battles, or the earlier levels, it doesn't matter as much. For under level 20, it's fine to use bags. And under level 50, it's fine to use rings. Sometimes even use rings up to about 75. It does start to get pricey. But bags up to 20 and rings up to 50 are fine. Still a bit pricey, but not as expensive compared to using them later on. Okay, let's do this room, that other room, and then we'll call it for now. Then I'll put away all this food. Take a nap. Maybe go for a walk. Whatever else I need to get done, and be back here at 8. Which is 5 hours from now if you're watching right now. Which is all of you currently. So after the stream anyways. The stream probably won't be up till later tonight though. Better until after our other stream, one or the other. We'll take that Devour down. Up if we'll even go. Take that Devour down, throw a Possessed King, and he's dead. Okay, final battle for now. Will bring us to floor 300. Level 300, I should say. If anyone still has any other questions, let me know. This is the last battle we're doing for now. As I mentioned, we'll be back in 5 hours from now, 8 PM Eastern Standard Time. As we do every night. And we're mainly going to be going over Guild War Day for today. Which I actually forget if it's Blue Day or not. I actually just put on a blue shirt today. That'd actually be pretty funny if it actually is Blue Day. I just randomly picked a shirt. Wait, I actually need to go check that. Did I randomly pick the right shirt? That'd be really funny if I did. I need to go check that. I'm pretty sure it might not be correct. That's actually really perfect if that actually is correct. Let's see. Let's go see. Let's see. Go backtrack. Our final chest here. Grab our little shards from a mail as well once we go back out. Look at that multiplier, 4.15. It gets so high in this faction. Not just has treasure room, but everything about it is amazing. But yeah, we got 2 of those. Let's grab that real quick. I'll have the pet tomorrow as well as everything else completed with it. Anyways, I literally just forgot what I was gonna go do. Oh wow, I am so bad at memory. Wow, what was I about to go do? That is ridiculously sad that I actually already forgot. The mail distracted me. Seriously, wow. How did I forget what I was already gonna just do? Trying to think now. Is there another team if you don't have, Grugolfa or Goff or, Zhugoff? You can replace it with Rock Troll and just run it with, Mount Crusher, Rock Troll, Hiking Iron Gut, and, Possessed King. You could also replace out into Dragon's Eye, into Sylvania Mora, into that team. Other than at, oh yeah, I was going to check, Guild Wars color. Wow, how did I forget that? My memory, what even? No, it's actually Green Day. I didn't Guess the right color. I just randomly pulled a shirt. That'd have been so perfect if I would have grabbed the right one. Yeah, I don't really have a proper green shirt just because green screen. I tried using like a darker green one, but it's still like green screening slightly. I just normally wear whatever. Should probably not wear blue though, but I don't know. We'll wear blue 2 days in a row, I guess. Already wearing it now, might as well. Anyways. Anyways, I'll be back in 5 hours from now. Hope you all have a wonderful, wonderful weekend and the rest of your week. We'll be back later tonight, as I mentioned multiple times, 5 hours from now, at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Leave a like on the stream if you enjoyed, really helps out a lot. And I guess I will catch you all later. Best of luck with the delves and everything else related to them. Let's see, anything else in chat that I might have missed? Don't believe so. So I guess I'll catch you all later. Thanks for stopping by and have a good weekend. Bye, everyone!